kedika wo ne wo mia kakra be wo ne to brush so de twu se ampa wo sabidie ye wonum se drum da wo bo se ayetumi nyina agina wonum si ma ba ko mienu no a wo de twi na eyiyi enkabone no obi se pa e che modo wo ayese ahono ansa bro se dwan na unu a na ahono sa no aha ahono obi se onfa
okwa sore na wakogu no
onfa do papa dwufi wo sa nipa no wo hia kojak obi so ho wose be dem de brush ka me se na me se pro moja pro fa kojak toothpaste bi chako no fa to brush no so mia kakra to so obi so mia dro mia free brush ni ti ko katire nya ne bebrebe na be ma se na fie twa wo twi de yie no ne adro ne papa no no inti koja chako toothpaste de papa umia ketewa bi twi se ya puku ko minimum twi se no katire ma no so ohu dodom yi ni nyira wonum na ati aduane biara be se banja da gaza kura chempu na wo wonum fise wonum atoso ankasa na regular toothpaste na no kwade de ne brush ahya ho mesra mo ye ka brush enya brush ne brush obi brush chempra yeti abra ye de twi ba bia poto bibire wo no ebi so de te se brush scrubbing brush wo twitwi de se a wote wo de ne se ni we wo wa wo se akiri na
general
kakra wo de aso ta go se je akiki be se fruit wuntimi nnibi abrobe wase ye mesi afem apple wase me da me ka na mesi me pa cho wo se akiri nam na ewa ma wo se no ho ada ho nti na wase femfem wo no regular toothpaste no wota brush yesa wo se no hia no eno bi na de ahya ho kopa bi to ye kojak na so ya enkra cash drug lane ena kumasen so Ashtown Abbas Park here Friend 026 0870780 afa democrat na person the joint ni chepe enfanto so na to da se masemo ya tenten daily guide hwa se mebo mu wo ba bere wo ya mfie aduokono wo se wo bayifo
omakuno
awura de na
na so dem resi hu me ho
me hwe video ni bi se ya me se
mutimi hwe o
wo bayifo so na ade so no manefa na we
90 years omabona kuno
obi nyankopon hire obi mfie aduokono na enwa se me pa cho mo nyina ya ntena se ne yesesen wo mo ababa ye nyina ya wo mo antere wo mo anko school wo mo antere wo hye adwuma wo mo nya adwuma no akwadwofoa unya adwuma kora ma no a kokwa sasa ya yi dadi wo no na san baba yi
se menye yi
sa nipa no na san baba yi anything daily guide
ad prebi me pacho oh ye newspaper headlines and a review
papa
asam na fan and bread
adwa yima no wo de
me ye ni me no nyina me ye ni me no bom
ye na soroko
but asam na ya efie aduokono
environment me ahwe video no
mentimi hwe me hwasa wo pagya de enti no mo de news no mo de ade beto no
imagine say o ma me no nti betwe aba na buaku no
what say oh 25 years 30 years also we youth also be nyini also be dru sabre na said the area ye no
sana so be ye na me de ken
na me nim omo
na mo gina ho no me de wo timi nyina hwahia e baba wani mu empata
say sofu bi de wo krom ho na o ka sa say date bi ana say bosu bi o say confo bi na pass that judgment there enipa sebe onyare the year bro
ya bona kuno abre 190 years yes ya to be but mo say ya de
me pato mo boss
ewo ya ya de
enti engasa 20-25 years obe ebi kwa no anyina nuru sa you know wona hye adwuma you know wona ya bibi fa ekom ne ahokire ya bibi sa no adwuma bi na abrabo no nya tra sa
Adwa, I have to move on. Thank you very much.
Now, confusion is when this over at Mamperina Damis, an anniversary anymore. As a confusion sim, and I feel was see doom so any fix here. Now, opium swore and what was she? Or see doom so any fix here. Why the fix? One cut there, so my kind of say. Independent, I say, we've solved doom so. Okay. And in Coco Pet Daily Guide. Na kind. Na wo de workers asem no. Atwa asem na twentia. And afi eye opim so na tumfo say tu and wa shake bant ma hene papa and ba bia ye say di. Enti we de ma fan so ho a Daily Guide.
Yo Ghanaian Times na me de to so no pay Ghana mampani na nado dan Akufo-Addo eda ha. Na nkrofo bi tia ye obese atadwufo o mate dem. Enipa a mo ye memma sabi. O ma di dem kakra wo nipadua na kwan bi. Na nso o mutimi de o ma dwene o mo nsa o mo nim de ye bibi. Ye be kan so entrepreneurs will say enipa pimba ko 1000 more and mampani 2 million Ghana cedis what they ebo to we de pa e ebema enema masesam ya maame ha wakumsin a wokɔ mfimfin mantam ho a wɔkɔ kaso ampotam ho a wɔse agya na nipa eba ne so baabi a yɛtro din a wɔkɔkɔ tutuo no yɛnsɛsi adiem aprosifo atonsa fra no mtoto na no wie ni tuo no wɔ magye ɛna oh my Ghana COVID-19 baabi adwa yakɔgyina no yɛse yɛtwam 30,000 enipa anya bie ɛboro 30,000 ɛna enigisam ne sɛ 26,687 ho atom 153 de oh ɔmato ananam ɛwɔ nse do Ghanaian Times nsɛm ne bia
say active case near 3,000 nyame ayade nyame ayade so te ebete se ebe kokra
nyame be yado
na mame fa the spectator enwie me de no na
asaka odi baako ti odi toa
ba me fa the spectator ntoa so I don't know say dey ah wo ya wo si wo fie wura wo si wo dan wo de sika na wo gie no nko a na hia wo wan si ya ne wo fie ye be emra na obedi
so
obi timi agya o si say ha de be ye tie fie oni be tie no de aye single room wa convert ya single room no nya small boy bi so abrante kwa bi na wa beje wo ya se wo ya obesi fie a wo de han ye ya ne nimu no emra ne obedi the spectator
Daily Graphic na me de eto so na Ghana man pani da ha biem sika ya wo de ma ye nua mema no masabi wadi dem kakrai so omonye omfanya muwa omfanya adwuma no eno so eda ha bi na awrego sempa ne sa adwa oba wanya mfie aduasanum ono nkasa ne mama mu amienu wakungo mo oba tan no ono na ekumofra no ena afe asia ene dem say wudie no de bai pam wo so obi ekodi awuoku nipa emfie miensa echi afe na nyame adum nya na ache no en wode omkọ baabi oku nipa no to ya awonim de aka na nkase enkase no mayiye gu ha oku nipa no mfi Erade hu ye nyina mobo ena afe said o se parliament land bill o se ne o ma pass ya dia tum ha wakumsia etuo ne ya genso Daily Graphic ebo ho de ranope
na me pacho the mirror so de me de to aso a wase efie wura bi e de wo ba kra ena do me born again kwan no one day wakwa block no senti akwa block no unya the mirror obeti ase afe eye mama bi a wase ye friend no Dr. Doris Date o mo se NDC se ka se ebo grassroots no ne wan no so ya say we di mo akotene pa ye mama wakọ ne krachi ya no so the mirror e ka ho asem
na ye de ne nyina asi no me fast de we hwe manyuma kwe Dr. Muzu Herbal Clinic e won your friend the penis doctor be makwa wonya agare sama ne mema yem no etimi sipi esita ma e makra bantam na doc say ubenya amuzupi e ba Mr. Honam ya manenko amuzi garlic bitters be ma umoja no etimi rerent ne mu yi amuzuke yafun yare ne osabeko amuzu Herbal Mr. Malaria ne de pam no yanko Dr. Muzu Herbal Clinic Kumase Tafu Club 600 free 0247 776743 Donima Steel Complex Limited koso ma yen chance ene na doa de papa NMK Premium Brand roofing sheets ene ni nail senti NMK aloe zinc and a governance package sheet NMK long span just and chance bia that doa no so kama pam ene the aloe zinc steel trusses aka ho ya kwa Safo Junction Obenjeri office offer 0244 1266625
Kojak Chaco toothpaste any regular toothpaste and no and na yina ye di etwitwi yesi no pa ne anwumre ama yesi nya hode enum carbon biara so afiri hono mo amietimi akasa bedwam ewo akokoduru so ye ko papa Kojak aso ye Kojak farmer Okanshi drug lane and crying and na Kumasen so Ashtown Abbas Park aya free 024-467-4400 Good Shepherd Restaurant ye kwa kodidi wo hono manopa edidi ho wia aduane etiapo local ne continental nyina oye bi ewo hono mo Doom Kofo Clinic and to any life anymore. But what day say over by a restaurant or babedidi, every beer come do a 024-987-6942. Nana Osuko Chicago, Sabri will tea America for broaching mam will be a moment in about Japan. Sabria. No see a whole show in Brenus.
No see and almost
in our mutie. I don't win as so much. Or here, Prebini. My name,
Mammy, I must say US.
Me say Japan.
O say Japan.
Japan I was say.
I was say I had no an say when you bring
Sir. Hey.
Papa.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chebia. Ghana mai betu pomwade wo mamba power jini Ghana hokane.
Akoko Abon ye kiki wo Hello 101.5 FM. Time reads 4 gone past 7. Adwa prebi amasewa braketu ne yete wo mo enkana ene eyememene da se wote se yeke etwagu a na kire se dwumadi na na yede etwa no Akoko Abon dwumadi HELLO101.5 FM, Peace 104.3 FM, and all our affiliates across the country and beyond. So also on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and wherever they active hormone. You know, King Edward the slave, I pay medical catcher. Say, you made it tight. They will sit down, come and you will call my daroma. You did you made in a bro. What catcher was a cancer. Cancer, we ultimately into us here, and I say, yes, I ye, Sassam, no, so say. Memma ubia ensi ho kwan se obekwa akwhwehwe yare nasa ayaresa e wo cancer e ha wo etinum Swedish government omo aboa amasese private cancer center ai wo Ghana hanom omo treat na omo sazo e2 cancer asese ya prostate cancer, breast cancer, cervical cancer ene wo kon wo tri ne bibia cancer be yo no omo e2 ase na cancer bia etinum Swedish Ghana Medical Center e wo Ghana hanom de omo eka ene say sese no womo ewo ekwan dodo na womo de treat cancer womo options say chemotherapy, brachytherapy, radiotherapy, any de keka o surgery kra no womo de treat cancer tino de womo kan se bo modern na ma cancer enkonko ye wade so akakraka say breast cancer and asa de to ye adwuma wona na grad na ECG staff na wo ba be ye cancer treatment untua hwe yes o ya say wo free 0201 409403 now are your bookings so na omo cancer boa anase ye nyina ye moa na ye ntu cancer ase na bra SGMC eno Swedish Ghana Medical Center eho na omo enyi odadwene ene wadeswa emfri oso Kumasi Catering Rest House ye ma mwachi anope Kumasi Catering Rest House omo abom homodin yi ema efri ebretentente omo asom Ghana sa anti na omo ye brand Eka Kumasi Catering Rest House ye kan be bia odidi ho a otimisi wadi aduane pa eho environment no eye serene eho bibia dana kwan so Kumasi Catering Rest House wo mo dan a emuso dan wo damu a wo beka se wa kasa na osi dan no wo ma ye se de eyem a pepepe dan bia 32-inch flat TV screen and a boma all DSTV channels na emma maximum comfort Kumasi Catering Rest House also our conference center I'll be to my conference bia air conditions ne de ka nyina ho and then Zoom conferences abai say open say wotena ho na wo ye ekoba bia o to me akwa no ho no Kumasi Catering Rest House e wo 24-hour electricity and water supply and no electricity na emonani ensuo de ahye ne de yunu dan bi emu Kumasi Catering Rest House e wo massage center, saloon, bar, restaurant omo strong Ghana aduane ne amanone nuane nyina ho no Kumasi Catering Rest House e wo car park security na eye tight e ho no timisro se wo normal kra na ayefi obesi ni ho oda ho anase wo fi obetimi akoye no ho no ma bibia e kama na de e dekra se dan bi wo ho kra na kitchen wo obetimi ene abusua ne nyina akwa akosoe ho Kumasi Catering Rest House na meka ho asem kwasi ada bia no mutu special ena omo eye ho omo high court echi ya Kumasi ya Upper Road ho omo registrars general department any dinhwe ne mu offer 0549883669 na 0203112233 benefo beje oso manager Bismarck ne staff ni na obi ani mote Kumasi Catering Rest House where comfort costs less. Omadaroma na no pay yetro near the kokoko e dia bro. Ano pay mejochi, aminchi only jinsi of more food in this week. Omo mudi omo birthday. Mr. Bwachi and a YF. It's your birthday, Samuel Enin, Oko School, Ewo Kumasi High. And when you're 18 years, O Papa Mr. Enin or Mazin, Zone 9, and I pay or Samuel Enin, young Samuel Enin. Happy birthday, O Papa Mr. Enin, Mazin Zone 9. Now we was engineered by Robbie of Robbie Fashions. And Penifua no pay or Magic Penia in never joined the Ghana home, Mr. Stephen Amwa, or a CEO of Maslock. Mr. Solomon Anane, a NDC communication team member, Ashanti, Dr. Smart Sapon, a senior research fellow, KSTU. But before then, me wo san komo ya sese me twetwe ja Subin ene ye nyina ye tisi Subin constituency ne we Subin so emra hye bedwani eye Honorable Eugene Ntwi ti ono so abesrai wa ha ebedi Ghana Hong Kong ba ebedi Subin Hong Kong kakra opani ma cha no pen
yena
akwa ba so
yena echa etefo nyina tutu womwa etu aba Subin Ejuma Subin eti Subin the constituency chairman Honorable Michael Edusebonsu na pamfo 20 electoral area coordinators and 157 polling stations ye trodi omwa ye de call 2020 akensi no me che omwa ebo party na ma ye mu adwuma no pay na me che obia me che hello fa kwanso a che hello FM4 me ho se je fa be gina ho me che no no na che me na me gise no ho ye
but enye de uhu bia ena say because someone Jeff can fa who sisi no say what yanke be ha pa
ono na semwa
no aka fa wo hu
and I'm so ono na semwa
there be ya wo wasem
there be say bo kra me man take ono na semwa
so wo su hu no eti say wo hu ye de
oh nyame adom ono ye di ne ye no dia bedru de na domara kwa
wo da so efre wo hu say oye parliamentary candidate for Subin because Matisse is Subin more court over the primaries.
Scream, I'm a baby buyer. My faculty so at the delegates, 73% of them, that's 485 delegates, are able to on the 20th of June. I will Subin her. I don't mean asset. Almost one to I'm sorry, almost. No pay. Metme a trouble we metme ya kwan akorida omu nyina ase akọ electoral area standing in akodo bi ase e won mu yomo hyeme ene madwuma pa maya o ma ka chem semento aso enu ti ano pe me ba
me busa question no
a question busa ya no se me yi ano if se me ntoaba me toaba me I was a candidate in the contest
now what to say
menti bibia meti hay Mintibia, Metiam, Subin for
anything that be busa until you take your time.
I must be, but as a woman, we say on the 20th of party in Aquashire, on the 20th of June, MPP, constituency BI, was sitting MPB, but Twaba. Maybe our MP Crackon oppose you back Climono. Subin Casa 160 constituencies. You're to about the 20th of, if I say, June. You're to a baby, Abobo, you're to a banner, near 485. Votes representing 73%. Contestants are now coming home. It's 166 votes representing 23%. It's Yabano, Yatweri. It's Makwako das. You person can once man.
No, but I am a Juma so say menyawi. Almost agitating. Minds. Make me eclair. Yes, now a injunction. Answer na mokoto abano. Correct.
Me not be a contestant in the race. It will be some such me a referee, me a referee. Be a player. It got to the house now referee nya so my hands na ko to come fa mo mai. Me the party mameti as I say about what me so. It has to avail myself.
And you did avail yourself.
As a sitting member of parliament, I availed myself.
Okay. Yes, so I thank you to Ori.
I call electoral areas thing na me start to obemu dom na se ben so ase ko Fantini town asem. Me free all me call Asafo that they saw about Amukum Afo Kwanta Amankwetia na Lubito. Electoral areas do usu my year my kwako do biase. Omo tuma me omo anto me do biase. And they say no party no registration. Registration no ene processor is starting abatuo. What do I say? Registration no abatuo na starting with the registration. When the padomo a bit ma true mu din or register no so no. On the Betuaba, am I 27th of December 2020? And no, let me free her, maybe start here. Then I phase 5, may start here. 25th of July, and I phase 5, may start here. There one police station, Amukum. Then I have to quantele try here, you know, and I say, I'm not until to Lubitu, you know, me free her. Be a quack or twice a year, so. And no, and then someone get a suit of a somotier. And Tiano pay by so far, and the figures are many. Who need the Subin for person? What you know, some MP. The meaning of Motia, second minute rank away. And that's all much that it's the honor catch. Okay, and the honor make and now the own person Motia, and I say, oh, no, because thanks for the correction. Thank you very much for accepting. I'll pay me by starting phase 1, 30th of June, ABC Enra 24th of July. No, get me at nipa 50,335 ding elsubia. The Giddy say, free and ne, see if you're there, bay, any some more public, no. We are targeting about 70,000.
2016 election, now, nipa register also be normal.
2016, no, na figure now, I think 72,000 people. According to register in my time. Yes.
And as I say, I feel now, is it 4th week of registration?
5th week. 5th week. But you say you're mop up. This week is a car electoral areas. No, maybe this is in Swase, Akabi. Maybe this is a Fantini town. You're Hokra.
What's to say by the time I be, you know, move me in 70,000. I said the last.
I think it's a phase 5 year, Bay Friday, Bay. I'm sure so we'll to gauge the number of people because do na so say Fantino town ya simwa. You be sako back actually ya some more pap week, you know. And so far they're very, very encouraging.
Saying conduct of registration, the CTA or baby wako.
So far, baby Makubia, I think said could be a dimras of the social distancing protocols and other related protocols about young boy and sanitizer and ceremony and also cost of paper. They started every police station by myself. Police station be a man to an amwako, Mansuma. Tibini be a cost in easy for you paper, or make sure you paper, or be a dimraso. And to begin to sign about to all right. I can't about to a so far one casano. Casami Busa says 4 years. Osako, hopefully next term. A dear Busa say, buy a wire. I said, Busa pen, but I Busa bill. I intend to swimming for Edoka. A dear bed now beating doing says, another Busa. I'm just a simple swimming for some. I Eugene. Say the Yana Mamma no contour. And then they will say, just a Yana de Bialba. Now me to me tonium. Yeah, but of fashion like Cassa. Cassas, I have some W. I was so semi tree and baby and walk of fast. And the man who go swim when is what can the Amati? I've decided Matthias, Chief. And let me tell you, I'm a very proud man. Very proud man, sir. And let me pencil. Subing. You asphalted roads, Subing. You say we 3 electoral areas virtually. You lobby to them and quetia. I can't bear 2 roads be about a Prakabasako Bakakui. Cherry and Sarah from Hono. I could say Jabba doing him who could see main road near we who in a Honaka. And now I'm come so virtually. I'm come from Star Nightclub Junction or Kwakusi Americana Junction as you got 2 weeks. And they say, a normal year of the American, which you could see Tali, you could see main gate on. And I'm just a no baby. Now, cut to link cruise baby and Sabah, who could see Abbey Express on. But maybe 2 rows here about Vanyo, because I Abbey or anyway. We are eating in our king. I can't contract me no about the car. I can't contract for one way see Kumasi Airport. One way see Central Market, no way see Confanoche maternity block. Almost all your quantity, almost have a statue on there. And I can't look at contract to be a friend just move. Just was within the American home to begin to say, Subing Ansana, you got to about 2016 year. Now you're coining, and most of it asphalted. King. Now me cancer assembly baby say, I butcher away a ring couldn't be. Now Subia Quino, ye be ye. Now me pesa pity Subing. Me pesa pity. Me yanka queen again asphalt. You go kana say a check. Now King. Maybe back more die 2 primary no. Me come division school mo. Mo so na kwan na kra ho no. Me do na me bi je mo point kwan na ka che me driver so unpack. No unpack na me see form. Me see form kwan mo dua na me so mo mra say me MP. E na kwan say na mpesa mo do anim. E na ma be PS na mo ka che na me see. Ti mo mra na ni nkomo. Don boy no mo ka kwan na say na me oh. E no kre e kwan asem na de asefem. But me what I say me asini me asini ya don't ni me ti eni kumasi amukum wona me free ukọ amanu mpa wona me krum na so abedi MP Subing na me mentime sesi amukum ma nyini so bia betime sesi amukum It's about ten and Semunia. And check contract about the Fidia see her. No why you have quine in army in a because quino me a shipment munyam. Some yes me maybe the MP subing na me chrome amukum. It may see ho. King. Now no fear the train we enra na watche. Call an amukum in ho. The bush penny. I asene adon TPC. You call on Zama. But some mukuma do buja mame. Because they da koso amukum ha. Na me ba no man amukum na bebre. E kwan ni be twatwo. Amukum division school park na da ho no. Me keke me be na wo na ho. That time my mama back home, headmistress, or Bama Bacacham, almost say, almost send crack dia. More a young punching at your classroom. You know, Mutimu come, you know, to bull rack. I cannot teach what I hand back now. The first one day here, woman. King, Mamma Vomiti, my two friends were first school. Minoka say, contracted the gate, you could see a traded tree, a traded peer. I for quanta me trainer a pie abukum proper and on nanchen school no it's 1954 3 years before independence that's that school no omunya toilet facility da enkure womu hwe nkora abukum division training omu pie be sen ko abonten mako public toilet and teacher for no so omu kwa 1 hour kro no mu mai and let me tie kasa because I'm in Munyam, a cassa Kufuado, a memo pie costume, and then me pants on by MP Subi her. And then there were 12-seater modern flush toilets with mechanized borehole. A several school. You get to go and we are. I think quite a bar will be a dream room. You static classes at your two gate room, just your pong. Then I'm come. Then what was so called Obria Bois? Nina, I'm come, electric area. Obri ebo school bia ufri HFM one de cost impulse no e on sa bunkum so king ye na no penso e na ye nua no anafo a omo free voter region ba santememu no ma sorry yi picture cho form ho na enua bi gu ho e obri ebo school na ye fe na obri ebo school yi ona na omo kire mo ma no omkrom kasa ene omo amanyo sem ni omo culture ho sa no ma no 1955 o baby na anguna foi penfoi e troba kuma city council that happen so be so mu school mom enti that time si boni penso kuma no ko so a do 2000 do 1957 baby na so munya posting news kakra and am penfo ne anguna form penfo ni share say on be school no mu 6 classroom block and on that time no but like be 1957 58 no see no and I'm paying for the say, Yade, in a Nakase, 2-4, or say to 2 offer. So what's in Nana Ubriabo, 2-4 Briabois, the third occupant of the Santis 2. And the Diba 2 schools, that's going to do Briabuano. Into 2-4 Tosomiansa, you did the 2 schools also. And that came, the Cassia Yen Munyam, Cassia Kufuado, a man Munam, Cassia before the swimming for Musuma, my Jim, said no Koha came. You see, a 2 classroom block with a pantry, and a Minoka say I seeking a garden swaka home.
Pantry near there.
Pantry say on almost 7 million and the school.
No, what you say? You
would be a 7 million or million that day.
Okay, it is normal we say,
but my want to see her back home from home. Once the street should be the street at the catch up when once was in a street that they get him. South Street now at that free asset from what the bus and person. Me from saying, I drain is you son, not sa a hono, na a monster monka. Nipa atiatom nipa sabi omo wuwum no and that on social media be anyhow iniano time a president the because try works at housing seven because so for be the pe nam many minister can say so many years am subin for us adrin de maye de she nyame enunyam any MPP aman enunyam okay ministers one opportunity the first phase my contract 650 meters ya we me no ka say second phase so aba ebe to aso atwamu akosi araga no as they say you so started say to a nsu menye ba bia fa enkobu e say ken e kwakra da ho e si Fantino town proper that time e say be the bonsam gym and na ho nyina clear ho nyina ma ho nyina da ho e me ne me ka say udina obri abo hu Fantino town na hu other parts ye pen so I say you ma we na no actually me do ba nsu ase ha me ma me nom omoye be ma me no me ofa no ma ewu mu nsu ase omoye nkono from 1941 to 1961 me na wo mu na wo nsu ase ha challenge bush of fina and the case when I see the twasono. When you war. Me mammy, or Doom Presby. Or an Indian mean also call it. The Doom Presby school, no can know who toilet facility that. And me pencil, the Kufuado pencil, MPP are my pencil. And you see a 10 more this flash toilet to her. I said, what's our school? No. Kiye, Tifa KMA, KMA. In fact, I say, a jama kuma and sat na to subin. First one, I told French lab, baby, I'm in a Matthew Puku Boshiano, Mesha South MP, baby, I'm in a Boshiano. A jet to her, and which they get to pizza her, and which they get to us of market. They be drew be and no and for no match, Jurebe. That one Busa fire of Sanas. Alaju Rashid, there be a to be a baby and for no match. And the Yanamo Mantemuana. As long as I share when say, but on Bantem, Nemo Musu, Segato Subia, has almost sense or crop room, and I said a full room tech. And I'm saying, how? I want I'm a train phone, I'm afraid on my boss says be Bunsu, or says be entry, maybe one of the I'm a channel, clear me chief executive. I'm to say, where the perforce the Jawan area swallow. And that's why I better not pay the asset from Tuna abide commercial shows. I'm a one regional minister. Munkamu Timpam, when I'm assassin, then when you are in Tusu, go with the ferry. Because Kumasi, Obia for Obesubing, Obia shop Subing, Obia, the pipe best to be a day, no, unking kind. The best you be my fire service for. And our honorable says to be a come Tipano friend, say, when you baby, baby, I came on, baby, a fire service for no one anymore. King, now September 8 train me. At the end of September, June training. Okay, ya call a name make Ramani commission may a training. Queen, ya call a commission a 30,000 liter capacity in the fire service for you. So took my say, Jatuk Masia, and we has a kind of be too free. Came a Akubunso or tech, and as a Kubunso, if I say a crew from the Abudunja swimming. And which they came a while, I won't help directory to her. The bear king. Computer crash, some common printer, no money be, photocopy, no money be. You buy the team to computers, any printers, any one, why I'm almost to the 240,000 Ghana cedis, my and you swashing no. What if I be Mudomanase?
Eugene, but I say, me das. Now, there may be said, you say, so I know my way, say, gutters, drains, roads, streets. Say, I did be no honey a cocaine. Obviously, I almost you and MPD. And normal obos we no, you can't say who projects and I say a assembly no wo and I an assembly ne ba wo bresuntina wo kaka projects you
di kai MPB organ be Abama is cra e ma ko 9 the free BB social investment fund and our omanpayinko 4 pence so na friend no HEPIC fund no. My MPB, I may buy, I 40,000, 2020, the MI. I feel about 40,000. Your National Health Insurance Fund. National Health Insurance Fund, you know. And the boy upon them, this is Subi, many pay 5,000 and me two premium one more. And no, about 2017, I'm 65,000. 2018, 65,000. Last year, I'm going to call 70,000. You will be a friend of Get Fund in the year school education, and also every year make 65,000. Almost trading year this year and one it's coming trading year this year the Ankwana the NMI, and it was Kabak a friend of Common Fund. Common Fund the about 4 times a year, and all the taxes are by no yibi, and we year 100% no the every constituency no the Mawu MP no 4.5%. Into 100 chemu and 9 NFA near the Mawu MP no. Na the father said the okonu NFA so a cocaine. And then the idea is I'm puntu. Now sana obekaya ye be to about 2016 no. Ghana man penyi that no MPP presidential candidate. O can say o pe say oba se Ghana photo man oba o ma constituency bia $1 million equivalent. So what is this kana $1 million equivalent. Any IPEP kana ene. And also, I me pa make my one be brave. The toilets are AC. We have a man who's a year 2 na. Say one can. Says can I bind the ban? Ah, you know say a man as can ba. Ah, you two both be bread to subi.
About the last time I buy it,
2019 but 2020 so 2020 we see my COVID day buy into ma slow down. It came. It's going to be a while. MPC car, my dear man, and as I'm making a MPBAB. And the answer may be trying to cast my MPB.
For 40,000, for instance, are okay. Seven intimacy fee.
For the 40,000 to you, sir, may for the mayor, we are sir, Abokum's division school. Now say get for the 65,000 and so on. 40,000, no, it may be so. What I say, I'm going to hand the course, say, you man. Because say, my first national health insurance program project I'm used to being. Children maternity hospital here, I work pampas here. Me buy na wo na bu. Me nya me DMP kura na ye dame. Me buy ya be Dr. Hamilton no kan ti pam ho. And I'm say to wo no. Wo is kind of am so. But the name say na wo kakra we social investment fund na me timi e be so but be so to be esi to wo no nyina. Amene omo ekwo omo yare ma e ko liba na omo kunya kwa de bia obi adi ma company be dey stable omo. That to sa wo no. Pampas himfie pe na chipe YouTube ho a mechanized boho asafu Zion school I was so be no na ayi a man be complain say my tu kwan na jo e kwan so no omudru asafu ma ho market na jo ayi hu mo baga no mo call Zion school park no mo ja omu yi don pa mo ja bag na to so me bag na me two me first get fund project me two fence wo no ma wo mo asafu Zion school was say 6 classroom block. You ever be see mom? What do I say? Asafuwa screen, street lights. Mama, every electoral area, we should be a man of street lights. Philips LED street lights. At least we will be at 10. You two about you so almost a bomb more than man. So I'm on back home. Electoral is now. Omu pejam vote. Omu say yes. Ejuma money so so. Mama want additional.
Electoral areas are omu etu abama.
Yes, in Swase Asafu. And
Nasani DMP.
Oh, yes, Mr. Appreciation. As MP, no, Mr. Appreciation. King.
Sorry.
Yame, Chetty, say, Nipa, sorry, Jinahomawa. I said, but also be the MP, be the president, no. Will be on a stronghold. A stronghold by so Nico. Yes. A stronghold, and make catch on a politics. And a stronghold necessary. Was a man sorry, Uncle Tua. Home, my bam.
80 house. Works on house na wo no Volta regional we week ho no
e no nyam policy be ba me de make you so be e ba
what do I introduce sad no
be e ba me fight me de ma santeman bo hana me fiko di MP be
that say me elevate to national level
and I make sure say
because we a minister they say we a minister answer na be minister motimi win general election and our president and as a presidential candidate president now minister it is we Ghana in adwuma you free subin by so say but what you say in the discharge of your duty as a minister wo share stronghold chair
my for back woman san makoso St. Peter school one baba school the boy
me say remember
you say be astrotef
the wo kan na ya ya me show say be astrotef
baby am as minister no as deputy minister no enye me na determine ejuma be yo Ghana ha king financial drains financial be drains your hydrological services department ne MPP aban na we manifesto say you be an authority omo na did drains o Ghana nyina ba ASCA ene akwakoye iti ho no as a minister no but as a minister no so bibi ba subin fo hia e bi atepa fo hia metimi na ka say o we dey kan fa ko tepa man na tepa fo hia o dey say eti as a minister no enye me na determine project but because say so the ba see ehwemu a de be boa e ma be as flooding bi cause bi a anwonaga na mfi se bi a insurance for bit match ya you bit my say no man but me che say be bi ete no me de bia no bi gina subin na bi gina santiman mu hana me free eco national politics in the bia me bu nkompo hwe me chi because me subin for and my santiman for omodi e wo mu ye san asan de ese make da me na make uzo bia wo be kan fi asem it make be bia me kan fi asem you subin ye twa me DMP and asantiman me free mu a me ko DMP because my free subin asantiman ko national politics obi ani me Ghana ha what do I say and a vote some year me am the call so can be and I hwe ye ne yesi me so for be the chi you man the kings anate obi a prinity
I see. I feel Western Housing. Because we buzawa a dear na mobile Moya Ghana in general.
Okay,
Kumasi, Ashanti, and Kumasi, to be precise.
Okay. Maybe your first year, 2017, you have 5 projects. But 2018, no, President MIA additional funding. It will say, Sky, 2017, no, and Juma in the Ashanti region, in 2018 alone, no, King, drain progress about Ashanti region, King, it could be 15. As we speak, on my buyer Sam is 2018, President my 200, on my finance minister my 200 million for the whole country. This year, I'm going to say President Sam my 250 million for the whole country. This year, Grace Ebena Sant Memo and King a double from 2018 because you who say as I know, we started flooded. What you say? And maybe also started phase 1 and 2018. You say we be phase 2 no. Na in so to anya maybe say oba me subia. O hwe drain ayan wo lobito wa make ya. Sa drain na say to aso na in so ko to abo abunu. Say be in so to a ni nya be ko kan su kasi nu na to aso akọ. In the south the phase 2 na ba ye be hu adwuma. E di ken en ma bia ye ofa drainage no no. See defense. You know am efrim poano from Axim to Keta. Omo tempo ano efrim poano no. You buy see defense about 2 and be num, so you buy the be num as in Siabeka home. Ah, King, and they are very capital intensive. And also, yeah, me no can say, it be your Axim, it be your Deskov, it be your Adjoa, it be your Blekuso. Yeah, now you didn't go pram, yeah, be your hall, yeah, be you go so, yeah. We are no free work, King, a very big garret, Greater Accra Resilient Integrated Program, and World Bank now 200 million. See, I'm fine, yeah, 4 ministries. Ministry of Western Housing, Sanitation, Zongo and Inner City Development, and if I say, another ministry come, Refi, Ebeba. Says, Edamaya said, also, okay, circle interchanger. Now, you know, this is for friendly Dubai and interchange, you know. I can't now, problems now twofold. Now, vehicular traffic, and if I say, flooding. But only tackle the vehicular traffic, no. I man tackle flood. That's say so. Twana circle in a year, no. But we do be limited. Interchange in the barbe, no. Garrett, no. A cover greater part of the drainage works, no. As I say, no. Almost drainage works not to direct the door into the sea. What I say? Now in so the chia kugu epunum. I am now it deal with the vehicular traffic as well. It does that in the Gary and a Gary by baby Abua. Our project started moment from now. Now the president mentioned say you should start it because World Bank for the component we can start. And actually, London size. Now vice finance minister about parliament here about 10 or 11 London sites across the country. Mako Minuso. A joint project between the Ministry of Transport. Axim Akoko, Axim the Omako any move fine. Omu yebi or Senya Briku, Omu yebi or 11 across the Jamestown. So what once about Gidi say you book for that you two for no. Nina used to make sure say provide a safer landing site for our fisher folk. And also in my area. And housing so security housing, be a Temanu town for the naval arm of the Ghana Armed Forces. Be a momo. When you can say they be because of Tesano, a Mandi group in this, I'm a police for no. Be so cost State Housing Corporation for so almost across the country. Almost be Ashanti region, almost be a Bronga half, almost be a northern part of Ghana, they are not so cost. In terms of the
Afeyamra, Ashanti, Western Housing, there no
Western Housing, because you say in 20.
For instance, baby, I'm Western Housing, if North Interest,
say a State Housing Corporation now.
So it comes under your ministry?
Yes, it's an agency under our ministry, yes.
And that's where existing?
Oh.
State Housing
Is a State Housing Corporation Limited.
Where they?
Almost dying. Me no ka say mini kuma katachi kwabana mpofu ena edano won do not for the virus on edano why 2 years be but out of my head no so person be can be asante me at least me say there's a J for ibi koso J for housing project be koso ha what you be about TDC for so AAB. Tema Development Corporation Development Company Limited so AAB. And Pastor Beba. Be also I completed, Mr. My King has
okay, what do you have to on the property? But now you say Obi Sidaya. Works and housing for more Juma, some will say dino, fit into proper standards, and I say lay down standards, and I say assembly, say Juma.
Ubi Sidaya, so shiny ye pradia. If you say problem in our started with maybe about assassin. Who's a Ghana Hano, Mikai King, with the Baron Fan on Tunche, and your personal Tunche. Ghana Hano. Service plots no you can see it one the boarding in Giana go be into service plots no they rely on sub plots here and none to my so because all na case okoye kwan okoche telephone okoche kanea okoche nsu akona beto asase na be bring me to asase no anything I na sometimes no nipa no to we will say development precedes planning. So I say can in quotes. People be to see at movie as I can be
started a plan say
and then go fancy breban. So be go be we no baby say nsu fa no be no block no. Baby say the can e be the kwa be fa no gisi buda na gu ye be kwa gisi bugu na be twa compensation. Ni nyina ye lack of planning. Nka the year mu no. Yes nka asase no beto a ya ye kwan baby ye kwan nam ye dada telephone ho nsu ho bibia ho na environmental protection for also abaye checks and who say bibia we bia no conforms with the rules and regulations. What do I say? But I don't want to na ke I can into obia ayeshra ha ho no what the duty kakra obo so di bisi dan no start to si dan
tenant me busa say agency bay and say omo ehwe na say enforcement bi wo ho ana say bibi wo ho a omo because
I think say more to do with lands. More to the lands ministry. So na Ghana say no.
Bibi say obi si dan ya. For instance, me nim kura no say Ghana your building policy at least. And so we si dan ya unya 2 exits and I say 1 and
two exits. Five exits.
Bibi say but then there are areas and all beko a dan ye si and once a kwan ba ko pe ne kom. Me basic knowledge of construction the chairman say and you're right, but who is to supervise that thing? Because at the end of the day say bibi ko ho no necessary say ye hwere kra na ye hwere property bi a dey na state na ye ya no ene ye sa bo ho ka ye sofa tiana pese mbusa say almost say wo mo hwe ye works and housing and na say ye assemblies and say
no your assemblies power the assemblies on worship ministry say as the assembly is the very local government ministry the assembly be any 2 ministry ministry no that say honorable says be entry Oshaja Ali Mahama ase o dey say it will report to ono. But the work on top of my head, maybe between lands and mineral resources.
So Western House and
and local government.
Western House in the
Western House in the Abeja Padie. What I say, Abeja Padie Ogana in I so and your agencies almost TDC and State Housing. But almost here, they'll conform with the regulation. I'm not going to get 2 million baby. ABI Environmental Protection Authority. And I be on the local government. So okay, what I say. But I see pa who in said say okay, because okay, I can see local government in Sawum, I can see lands in Sawum. Was assassinal lands. What I say, Uba Bahawi, na ye na nam kwa tomo we no. So register land title no lands. What I say. Into no just assassinal eshe or more say na uba in terms of enforcement of Sa building regulations are no man so. Last room still and assembly to room still. Although assemblies no because they live within the communities no. Be able to detect certain things like okay, is a doors near me and I get him my gate back. Okay, but okay. Salma okay na some trasa so be a service plotter. Saying cry be a trasa ku no ne airport na there na. Okay, they make sure so you conform to our rules na.
Who makes sure that you go?
I say trasa ko be sure conform to our rules. Yet ho na okay ma me ko na na be sit down. Oh baby. And na
say obi sit down.
Me oda beba. Me water heater. Na upie street so ada hu. On man ni fro ko si be a hu. Omo enso so be sa. Tiadet na e ba ban dia ban timinye. Because king obia the all ye no enye o ka se aso a no ye de wonam.
Enti no monka.
Nesa di wonka, enti no waja mo se hweso asem ka.
Person busa I'm say me go be 5 minutes. Person busa obi si fie na toilet ni mu a works and housing for mo ho asem ka na asem ni ho asem.
Enye works and housing for ho asem ka. Itiamra. Enu tira na no be kan a subi ha with over 100 household toilets naba to the Ministry of Sanitation. In Swasi again, in Swasi no name, 100 household toilets because if you be a standard toilet. What do I say? Yes, if you have a be a won't be no, it's a standard. But king, okay, so I think it's developed because. You be papa no fie papa bu so fie wa Ashanti no ta ho no fire ma move ha nso ase ha na de aken that anya na fie bi federal toilet ni o de ase but nei e hu say mo integrate Accra mo e prefer the gamma and the honorable Sisila Dapa almost 6,000 toilets houses o my am to be super Kumasi o de ase that places be break to say old place Ashanti no ta Bantima Asafu Edum Amokum all say Fantino ta be big show say if you be a big the toilet I be see as if you mama be used that's what is public toilet. All
right, finally the almighty can say Asokremampon housing project no such a ministry na.
I know it was 2015 no. The then president John Mahani Mahama who CD is project selling na ma Senate for any TDC for just to speak no I was Senate for them any works and housing them any sem
wow
na hwe wanse maka na akope pension sika e de akowi a ga aton no dis kana akoto obi am free
ti sa dai na obi pe bi atwa
just Senate
Chief, my questions na some. Answer now, be sorry.
Me fa kwenye so achi out take so. Na o se du to so mienu. Sante hene. Enne hemfo nyina no pa be che omo. Chame hene na inso abafu so ase poku. O nyina ate subi na che omo. Hemfo no mo subi nyina na che omo. Se o chine kwasi de omo kwa nkunya de mo omo nka me. O makwa na omo se bambo nyame bambo ene nyansa abutre ahobrase na me fa sum subini asante mane Ghana manyina kana pe kakra mesre no cha delegate usubin omo etuaba usubin omo edwuma usubin say the first time omo de ma edwuma ni me shombo say afide betu ebo sisi subin pa ne be sisi subin no so no bi o wa se bi o wa ye be hwe ne aka ye betre no e bi ye be kan ni won ya abutre bi o ye ya me nyina ye ho Nenya baby a se na wo kan ye benya toilet with me 6 stores 400 stores not toilet backokrani to dey say how say be baso sa it is the part about adwuma na yem kan be fa hen ken e we dey it's a matter for another day but kakra ye kan say ye be ye transport church no ma enti me ya starting ni mra so kakra na you know asanteman en Ghana man na fan tuma pamfra
ya wada ko parliament
ya wada me ko fa
na finance minister there no kan ya obitimi akai is here because ebi say budget na manifesto review budget na manifesto no be ebi say o enkan hwe eti there na mebusa wo mu a readily
man take rano me there me there and say aban we from 2017 September you spend 3.2 million Ghana cedis, 3.2 billion Ghana cedis on 1.2 million Ghanaian children. King, me say, in the last 3-4 years, King Ghana Konisea in the next 10 years, we have one of the most thriving economies in the world. We are one of the most competitive economies in the world. Because King, every economy is built on human resource. Now, and my ye ne nei, omo asebe, omo nimo omo dwene hwe kan no, enim say Ghana is on a course to prosperity. Because the more educated workforce that we have, the more attractive we become to the outside world. Me catch on there, Amazon.com.uk, Amazon.co.uk, so Amazon for company, American company. And so ne, call centers, ebi o India. Because won't conform with my say juma. Na said na Amazon kwa the call center ba Ghana ha. Ye nya Ghana for we school team ko ton ko say juma no. And we need to bring about industrialization into our country, or to bring about foreign direct investment into our country, no. King, you hear a matching workforce. And Sanko Day, omu yina be we invest. If you do a cheba, you be we invest your memuha. King, now in the next 10 years, your population, no, about 40% educated, not 50% educated. King, this country will be a country to behold. The Kakra American say, and no go alone. And no go of finance to be catching Ghana for say, it must spend this kind of Ghana for home. Only be for King will be who have been or trade, and so if you the people say only one more, I wouldn't say feeling to went to school. So I buy a call, my home wako. And what's the King? Or say I can say, in so ni Kania. Almost sign, yes, I might sign and sign to be answer Munuso and so Kania because of no more cost. Almost so much more because of COVID and also King. You have more sabi bibi kakra almost so as a unemployment benefit be almost be so King and King and stimulus packages or the aba to boost business. King more kind of be so I say manifesto say the yaka mamu manifesto by your thing I am mamu sabi yaka it King dem be chance Ghana for ehun ne pa abawe ababa ye what I say yes me school no for free seconds no King 1.2 million school children in the last 3 years. No one never could invest. I mean, we never who memoha. You see, in the next 10 years, Ghana focus on GD 1 PP, near 12 PP a buyer. Let me Magana Krako school, you be whom Maya, you're building.
How are you, Nancy? Medasi Anope, how are you, Nancy? MP for Subin constituency. Utie Akoko Abon HELLO101.5 FM. 10 minutes to 8, maybe.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chebia. Ghana mai betum pon na wo mamba power dwene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wode magana mai. MPP say ye ne wo sno kukuruku a wodi ye chi asuo nkan. NDC akatama so okata ne maso. CPP say ye ne nanan makukonyina manyuku no. PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagahia ne ehunu amagaho ho. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so. Memenda no pebia. No nsiampa imukosi nonkro Akoko Abon eyegigim
COVID-19 yade abusuefo no da so ne yente. Sabre ya monsan yakosukuu mu yi. Monhye didi so yinso emmɔ mo ho ban. Abrebia hye mask kata wo hwene ene wano. Se wontuma mask no de bia. Se wo mask no hye won so a hwɛ na wamfa won sa anka ene mu no. Emfa wo mask no so mo bi nhye bi. Hwɛ na wamfa won sa anka wo hwene wano ana wani wabra won hohoro won sa. Tai fa semina hohoro won sa e won so a esɔne ase. Fa sanitizer alcohol won fefa won sa ho abrebia. Bowa ana wo hintia fa tissue ana bu abasam mienu na fa wabetwe ne katawa no wo di tissue ya de wie a aya fato bola mu ntempa mamu ntutinte so engugu basa di wo hu ne abribia enkochiechie obi ana enko hagi obia makwan beye 3 feet enna wo ne namfofo eni ni bia ntem se wo nkoye bribia hu hia na free campus se wo hu fa wo so a bo house ana hall master ana mistress amane enhye wo hu nkofa edru bia wabra wo hu fa wo na deep fruits any vegetables and so natural within the beer our attendance register no mo enko baby ani pa bo apeso da ye ji wa home emfa bre bia nto ho so se wo mate bi enya COVID-19 yi bia emane ndeda wa no ma ye nkyere won se ye dɔn na ye dwen won ho so ye mamu akwaba eba suku mu biem enkrato yi free Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Information anyone boafo nkyɛn.
If you
Yenio, and a Yakosu Diki so Pesinioma or Manimu, no Gusu Bogana for Basu Wakonia singing Nevo. Yenama Befunim Jesu and the key brilliant Bremo, and Yadasu cry and titty for Masemran will say Pinti. Key, Enigia a fritity, Dacia, Enidaho you poo. Kiso, a Mansai Waffle. FD, have you said that in crap to a Magia to say, yeah?
Hey, Ama, Miss Ne, boy be a Missiano. Real deal, package and casa. Tall, dark, pink lips, muscular with six-pack. Handsome, with designer clothes and shoes, baby. Girl, he wasn't playing at all. Hey, that. I was eyeing him the whole time. Sonia Mitchell, I strategically positioned myself in front of him. And then he opened his mouth and said hello. Oh, we're ready. And Capelli. Hey, oh, slow.
Don't let this happen to you. Use the new Blue Close-Up Cool Breeze toothpaste. It comes with a new minty flavor for long-lasting fresh breath. Stay fresh with Cool Breeze, because blue is the new cool. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Maudada no pedia ni bianye dipa and the pe wo malt milk and akoko mu a emamilu mu da shima.
From Nestle.
Every ahwehwe side de nkatoi mu agya tum se eye.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chebia. Ghana mai betum pon ne gina wo mamba power gene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wode magana mai. MPP se ye ne wo sno kokuruku a wodi ye chi asuo nkan. NDC akatama so okata ne maso. CPP se ye ne nanan makukonyina manyuku no. PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagahia ne ehunu amagawo ho. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo HELLO101.5FM so. Memenda no pebia. No siampa imukosi nonkro. Akoko Abon eyegigim. Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chebia. Ghana mai betum pon ne gina wo mamba power gene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wode magana mai. MPP se ye ne wo sno kokuruku a wodi ye chi asuo nkan. NDC akatama so okata ne maso. CPP se ye ne nanan makukonyina manyuku no. PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagahia ne ehunu amagawo ho. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo HELLO101.5FM so. Memenda no pebia. No siampa imukosi nonkro. Akoko Abon eyegigi.
Abusuafo ya saba utie HELLO101.5FM Akoko Abon dwumadi na ye memene da 4 minutes to 8. Said the medika tu jana honorable Eugene Ntwi ne na ewie. Say amanyofo no so atnase mehu Mr. Stephen Amwa oye parliamentary candidate for NPP in Shaeso constituency oye CEO Maslock and mehu Mr. Solomon Anane NDC communications team member Ashanti region as well enche Dr. Smart Sapon as so be join here animal na Steve Akwaba
ya eja
I'm say when primaries me share
W
internet just me ma money ya is in order
I say ma hwan money yo
o say
me win here no won ya no afre me da
Steve me
manso me no be he me na na bi tete no de me ka asem kiro ezi onye ska se bi afesona otini koko ni sika ne niam ba na oyi tua we school fees no ayi we do de be bone da ho obe sei no atibi ato na ibisansa na na we na ade ye de o we e manso
what manso de ato for real
ti ono kwa no e budget o e manso budget
but ma me ka so bi pantro enukre wo mu ne say Ishaso constituency na mo contest no me ni nye ho
na we ni na bi wa kasa na ni gidie se me we
da bi nyasa na me ni ana nye ho ne say na mo mienu nyina no enu afori we nyina me nuanom ko ti di oba we ni bia no na eye normal I'm telling you
me pacho ahamit makebi
why not
we ye futuo magana fu nyina se mbetie me a
why not
wa busa wo ho say edinti ena bibi mem Ghana ka ho you be bi Ghana ha emba enwomasuan so a eno nso no yewo o manim nwoma pa adwuma bi a Ghana ni ye bi a se mo ye media se benya agro farmers, this, NDC, woman for MPP, engineers, anti can, a DNT, which is on minor iron conning.
This our catch.
And I make sure, but I couldn't say, on minor, and from Swire, one say, at a say, what, or cover ball, what the football team can. Not only Paba or her, only learning boy. But what him say, you will do a better me at defender, you will do a better me a striker. But Ghana higher, when we said to say, you okay, you make me unia, honorable can a unia. So, it's in a coyote, but then you can say, yes, sir. The outside, and say, oh, you're quite my way, oh, I cannot. Now, what then was to go, where can it come out? Or bet to my yard, dear, be a mister coming to me. Miss met my yard, dear, be a went to me. Can't you mop up and better, who may fail it. Eti wona kasa also hu say social media panisa no ya hwe parliament dia nkra mi enu ye minua ana mranti ba bia Kennedy ho oden wo parliament wo hwe na ebe wo so asenseka nti we die oban ni nti yesa menti wase o ba ye problem ye wo pa ye timi solve ya hu Ghana ba bia beduru no
ya fara say me need capacity to think properly or rightly because me assessment no the about team they say you are and were equally good as honorable can come and honorable can come was and is equally good as you
and I'm say boss I know there say you fan say wo e ka woni nyankopon na say your parliament adwuma any am koso ho government business deliberations on the floor private businesses sa na me nyina wo hwe na say one any any problem so we hear me na parliament adwuma we see na ba ne pa
me no
dey me count ma say
Steve na ma minim say tefre ahwiase so wa nya dey ya wa na ni obutu
maka na nya de obewin you
etino
obewin you here
eti congratulations Mr. Stephen Amwa congratulations
sana de congratulate me
oh na wo no me pese me so no me bo so bo e wo radio is
me de obo me what's man me say what
mo kokoto aba ni nyina
no sika to about 20 Ghana cedis me no you Benedicta Gambra or say no but some months we don't try to train a home new for so no so cram ni will be trained no the animati 20 animati 30 cedis
what about you man so me
nuanu nyina
okay it's Charlie congrats
me da se can
good to see you honorable nearly say honorable Solomon yeah
now for honorable say
we be okwa and oluzu ye okoye no de bia oluzu abai
ona me dia salve madam governor point selection miensa
but Stephen Amwa
da bi na ma ye governor point
we can radio say Stephen Amwa oye hweso for enipa bia say it's not over until it's all over
exactly
say because wako national wako day
MP mako 2
wako 2
national mako 1 the only election here elected me win here test con regional election achieve
until me
nyina me tough
say bia want me can say Stephen Amwa should be an example for enipa bia say it's not Charlie solo we men share we na me musa so far how far yes they say NDC party you have to be militant to be relevant so why nye Akoko do say obey father for all party no will sweep you aside mompe a gentry sembia ne ade the communications officer and a can same we say yam asade atro dwan so asaka say nyankopon boa na president Mahama we na election police for ne soldier for do na ho beka and other related issues so what ya yemfa enshasi
mamefa medase mamefa konyesenchia a party penifo edikai krora otekoko so otumfo se chichu otoso mi no anapai mechiano mamenchia ya party regional executive say chairman na kwasidano ene na pamfo no mo dijuma nyina ya national executive penifo akukudam so asante mantemo a mo ba pro ya maame oba apanyini Betimod Idrisu owokro mama anapai mechiao ya nuaba Vida Ade national deputy treasurer ono so ha ye papa Kingsley Ewada kom ati so no so podium kromo ha edi dwuma so ane mpanifo atitisa ina anapai mechia mpanifo a mobile pro yesa Jaben constituency mpanifo anapai mechia mo a chairman Jawuda no obi biara sabe odi dwuma so ebo party no ene bebia Hello FM ene Peace FM kodu nyina mechia mo na anapai na Ken in some way ubusami Menjin, they said that is the official position of the party. So, open our fourth Republican Constitution. A man penny for Abba. On my penny power by your institutions, Dini ye more free hand to operator. We on my penny that John Dramani Muhammad Sinchaya. And Mr. Winchimbo BIG. Say in your money institutions, but didn't crowd Ghana have. On my penny or buy your mom with the free hand to operate. Huna intimidation bibia hamba no biya na adwuma said say o mampanyin John Dramani Mahama Ujambrani na meje di say mini okuma asa meje mfika sa many people are taking him out of context me nipa me kanipa bebria agitu mu say anka boto enye sika twin na enye tu eya adwen sai so ye ne ekosai ne adi etimu po adi a kire o man Ghana ama hu say ye wo pepa ye pese ye bu oman no na ye bu no kwanpa ene ofewo so na de ye timupo ne ya dwene ne ensusu ye eto apono so na Ghana fo de gu nsani ani na omo hwese amanyoku a ebo nto anyina hwan na omusu se e de akonwa ne manu a wo betimi edi edika wati wakame anka sika twetwe anka etodie anka enka ho na enso aboto ne se de me kasa no eya de a nipa hia gidie na omode ayo and nti gidie benya no soronko o man Ghana no mo say ye mra kunini 92 constitution no ehye say abambo dwumafo no embo Ghana fo ho nyina aban enti so lo mi ba osidi o hai mi nkuta blade kura say minim say bibi to me a emra kunini wo man Ghana mu ha bebo ye nyina ye ho ban sa na Ghana ni bia chi mu no osusu say bibi to no a ye wo bambo dwuma ho a o so mbo no ho ban nti sa samba ko anam yenu bisi na eye say abambofo no a o so mo boye ho ban no sa banbo na ye pefro mo no ye say nka ne mo ye ti mo ye say nipa na ye o say asem to a udwa akoto no woni arehemu onumu a e de asem to a enwa nkoto no na fa ho banbo no e hye wonsam aha na wo say o man no nkomodie nyina efa na ye hwese se bibi wo ho a ne entwa yie e wo ya manyosem mu a ye beye sakraye wom na nipa enye gidie soronko awo bambo dwumanum na obi anka se ofa ne bambo ache ne nsam se dia ti se na nsen esisie no nti se ma wo kan nya se me di tunsani ani a ne fapem ene ne fiber aye amonfo gidie a ken e kofom amonfo gidie a e kofom awo bambo dwum but many abon abambo fo bebre na aye free ye wo dodo na omo ye highly professional bebre na ye omo adwuma sa de se but emaku bi wo mo so a asam no edika again it has never been the official position of the party say abam obi a oboban ya ba mu a ye ne onipa sa bi bedi anase be sa and this amonyoku a we tolerate and we have great respect for our men and women in uniform ye did need this wrong koma wo mo na me tie me gitum pefese bebe na so yo madwuma said yes enti ba ko mianu bi wo mo a ene mo mo ye no enye senia mra kunina e fo mo dwom no kaso mo nya
the official position of the party, unofficial position of the party. You will be sir. Adia official. You can say I mean you said the missing cano communications officer or can say yeah. Now we can say official position of the party.
Okay,
the why we can the official.
Okay, my main can say mention. What video to me ba? My ba have me santini. Me ba me face threat from anybody. And they can offer me me ba no and the Jesus. Can you say me a body? First you mo frame me ameko. Me can say the pa me nko jame. E just say me ko no. Na me ko nya na me ni sa aboto ye no say me ko afa me ho tototo. Ampa so. Yako me ko ya me ko kasa kin chere me ken.
Yako radio station ko.
Kin chere me ken. Oh me ko say me wodi. Me kasa no. Yes so obi bi kasa obi ba me so. emi ebe so me di bi just solo nya bocha nti adwene na wo me ti me koye no me ko ho so pa ni pa esiye ken de ebe ma obia ka se obe di ni bambo ebe hye ni nsem eye de wo hu no nti mo ye nyina de America ko sense ye nyina ye fa no ntum na secret service no ye ho sense ya impartial because ye ni secret service bia ka de we hu omu chichi all Ghanaian irrespective of where you are your political persuasion they should treat all of us equal e pasa dia asem bia to ya ye di gidie be ko omo na ye koso a ye wo gidie se de mrane se no e na beda e basa obi a mani tirim se mama so mpe mi ankaza me Bible okay this is not the first time make us me na enye good for a political dispensation party be opposition or feeling insecure this one the only thing coming from the NDC when the MPP was in opposition so kaya they train their party people and then sometimes you busa know what must say they think that they are not secured enough and therefore they have to provide personal security for their party leadership. I never want to see a different come near Kase. Our men and women in uniform must at all times, all my allegiance must be to the good people of this country and not to political parties in government.
And did they threaten? Did they promise to almost feeling insecure? Almost share boss almost bar bamboo for
and no makacha say maybe Obian can't say me by me for you in Shame. That's what I'm telling you.
Because I only be.
Oh, say,
we need to.
Minibi. It's a fact. No, you are right. Minibi a fact. Now, me who reason here? Yes, Minibi. Now, me reason be to get one. But the point is that it is not because of official. Say, because I know me no can say. Me a campaign, you know, I lost. But in Kofoba, Akwa Bay, Nipa Kwa, boss, no, Pema Sampa, Nanamiao. Deputy Communication Officer, Wedra. Senior, and he sent me pictures. And the way he has been beaten, more blood oozing from his nose and the rest. I was at the police station. So I asked him what happened. No, see, there was a person that said was going to challenge. Now, Officer Bina Abon, in fact, this morning I've also called him. The truth of the matter, they say, when these cases are happening from left and right and center, and people see, say, Sanka Bibi to a police station, Nipo Sanko Joe must be the security officer. That's all no, no, to me, boo at this level. Then Ken, a
week ago, Ashanti Regional Deputy Secretary, now what happened? NPP.
Yes, sir.
Lawyer Kwame Adom Apia. Na ono so ha. Ono so Adom Apia. Efiaso.
Oh, asema tu kwa meti mali
ako. So ono so wa bem.
Ah?
Ono so wa bem.
Onye nya na bono, anya abondisini.
Also police, also so nya na bono.
Soja.
Soja in the board. Etino. Sa ebro no. Soja for omo and answer police for omo bu obi a or misbehave. And answer omo bu.
It won't say
omo bu NDC form.
Lawyer Adumapia said na ubusa na as a lawyer. Sa seboto no, the perception na ye before sa incident and after the incident his perception will be the same. And to me make I'm generalizing thing. Say whether in government or out of government. Assembly a bit solo same way, obi yam boni bia police word meko. And I can't be exercising them, but only to pray say they should be professional and execute their duty with diligence. No more say they owe allegiance to the good people of this country.
All right,
Ghana is the only country that we have. What was a dear tree? A branch will be for one training after the car. The bush and for Momo Yako. Nisanka a banasa. He didn't drop. Nothing more, nothing less. Ken. Into the NDC, through our flag bearer, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has been a peaceful party and will continue to be a peaceful party. Papa Yina Simpieso, Enka, Assembia, identity mu, and Papa Moba. In the midst of provocation, he's urging us all. Say, Ghana is the only country that we have. Or my Ghana, no, my Kwaiwo. Right. That is so Busamia.
Okay,
what our party stands for.
You know about Kufusu or New Times Corporation or Senra of a taxi, a Mattis. Blue color, say taxi be a yellow county or blue and yellow, or say of Swan Lake, no, they call New Times Corporation, that's Ghanaian Times or more. Now, we just make Safwa a bunch of keys. Now, or taxi no, now I said, yeah, will be a no taxi be a na Ghana will be a T-Piece FM, the Hello FM. No, now driver no 80 Piece FM. To Australia, say driver crow, well, who. Momodia Nefasa Safoye Breno Peace Ghanaian Times na nani beji say eso so no wutimi frɛ no 0244259852 fusu ɔse nani beji pa na Nyankopɔn ebihrawo. All right, Dr. Smart Sapon so join here e wo hanom na ma menkan few text messages. I say the NDC has taken another position to sack all security couples when they come to power. The MPP government led by Akoko is serving Ghanaians with free water and electricity, 100 billion Ghana cedis stimulus package in addition to already free SHS, 4 more for Nana and Hawa Kunsen. Now, Ejadam, there be a two for Unti, and then may one. So, try the attention with you, Ejadam. I may not be able to read it out. Well, say, King, or said that was a great king. When Sami Jemfi mentioned that soldiers, police, and immigration officers who are preventing non-Ghanaians from registering, they will deal with them in the unlikely if they win the elections, that their work is quoted menus with that of the president. I don't get it. Oh, no, also coterminous. One can say quoted menus. Coterminous with silent office watcher. Thank you very much. Those security experts and neutrals did not hear it. Those who are talking loosely, see no evil, hear no evil, and do evil, will not say anything. One person said they will make things difficult for the government to rule. I can't get it, but okay. Now, solo sign a registration exercise, also observation city. Is it going on as it should be? And as a hiccups, any problems? Can
Yakopo independently monitor the exercise in Gaben constituency? Since I wanna largely me wo. Mamenka says so far every polling station that I've visited, reports given to me by the Electoral Commission officers and per polling agent on the ground, everything seems to be okay. And yeah, there are one isolated cases are a report from other constituencies now. In Jaben constituency where I've monitored the only challenge we had, Samunya Mokaya, and now you first face coalition figures we had, and there is another two out not that difference room, of which we deal with the attention of the regional executives. The later on, subsequently, almost write several letters to the EC. But thankfully, I'm thinking, EC to me reconcile figures, the bar, Wajatum, and my tense the necessary corrections have been made. Other than that, Mebo, a teacher for Nipa, Electoral Commission for I employ. Now, so far, they have executed the mandate given them according to the rules of the game. Any serious case now everything is on course. Okay.
Sibo, so let's say the official position of NDC and say Nyankopon Buana Ghana for to Abama Woma security persons or Baba Saki as was said the communications officer Ekayano. Also that's no official position. And or say party knows no. Who is Nra Samine Kasai, Kwame Nkrumah Kasai, and no says father for all. This time no, it's not like that. Wow, be father for all Sembiano. Be free party. Now I was trying to ask say na uhuno or say your official position, but we now was them. The name Busane say she say we a parliamentary candidate. She has a constituency. Say na registration exercise na etie na father for all any your buy your best saki security persons no. What can was them ketu ebi amame.
Yo can nam say station. Any program we is one of the biggest in the country. Sorry, please. And me win election so me ma hada intimate me train video so ada Nyankopon ase otwedi ampon me dana se ne waya ma me na abro me ntiase so na machia otekoko so otumfo Nana mafio, nana mpacho mafio pa, nana wa ni mse mafio. Michia meba, nana misra meba besum. Ami unshira, onto nankum. Na afi machia mi nshia yeso. Michia umu nyina nshia yeso for. Ehemfone, assemblymen oho, constituency executives, polling station executives, coordinators, patrons, council of elders. Michia umu nyina, michia umu kase pa. Michia ubi biara. Mr. Mekasi mibubo dina minwi. Nyami nshira ubia. Kan registration so far media minshia yeso de nyankopon adom so far so good. Na mesrese wo monko MPP no monko register. Nsiro mo pa ne de mo nhihye fie. Obi anu aye no na nto aba na mesre mo aba no to a otu fa o. Enye nanado ne mahama nko enti dabi na ye dachi. Ene nanado ba ye a light ye nunum ne sakani. Obi a benefit bi. SHC utimi tu aba fees a na ase yenye. Ebi a wo de wutie o nanso akra bi nam ho a senye SHS a kene wa yakobolo wa be wo sekan wo kwan ho. Ti mesre wo mo. Mesre mo mo ko register no mo nto aba no. Ena mesre PCs ne constituency executives ni ade no. Sene ye ni nhie so no omo momoden ye bi. Me gidi se bebere so ye ne sa wonya aye bi. Because you see modus of operandi na sasa kakra no. One electoral area, omutimi to aba no different times be two.
Yeah, registration and as to aba.
Registration no. Minia, so one hwe ya, obi feel say ne ha next week enso ne ya register ho awie. Eti also munya cars, any megaphones, any namu, baby biara ye de move no, sa da mo ne nam ho keka, na nkrofo ye den e be register. Na power mo chew. Mom ye nyɛ sɛ adwuma no me pa mo kyɛw pa na make sure say registration centers no so obia ma obi ti hɔ mesro mo obia ma obi ti hɔ ɛna ye nua no man disifo no so ɔmo sesan oba hɔ no ɔmo de car kɔhyɛ baabi no ɔmo yi nipa agu hɔ o ha ne ade mienu aba miɛnsa aba me sin hye so mo pa mo ma me media ga na me fa nko ma ya pampam wo mbebere ba kokora de ebusa no kuro bo ndi mi gugu ye na enije mintime mo
okro de say
oh kakalito meba ho
kakalito
odi ase meba ho se be kan violence etimi srem obi amani na ho se wote wana wo registration na hwe na obi ni tirim trainer na akọ challenge no simple what challenge no simple obi anu wote ba bi o se won de onim na address that's what timi challenge no timi srem PP fo no o ma mo hwe o mani ma ha nya ntokwa ye ne NDC anuafo o ma yo ne ye mon challenge womo mon challenge as many as possible
ade no say what there be a na wutimi to aba ho na wo free ho a ana say udi agro ho
me de menye yi si na ma kire
o da bi say
o sa o hwe na obi onyini ni oni address na ho a wo bisa na address a wo hu a na challenge no simple
solo ma me bisa o me pa still adna in fact say me say e bia mete ye kan say kwada so but me di agro we duma
na what about kwada so
baby am tie no
yes
baby am di agro de me tie
but say wadwuma wa ha wo so obi o ha ewi na si ododu no obi o ha adum ha na shop ne wa ha obi kro ye adwuma pon didi ho ansa na akofia akwada obetuma register yes
but say baby I was spending your
agro de de ka ho
baby say bia na obi o ha anyway
there's that third option the fan say women are paying there be no fear but most of the time I'm spotted in your house. I'll be BS in term one able say I feel like Ken you oko kin fiwa
register
Ken oko kin fiwa ube hu solo you can register
but in any case
me for instance baby I'm tie me sure say me spend it about 10% of the day
who better register with adum ha
and adwuma but baby I'm spending the greater part of the day no so different I'm even
can wait me
okay
who dey afraid you see say all
right your observation about the registration exercise
so far me ho dey so far no me ho ye twam 54,000 it is a timid twice so trend in the na na to dan so the same little area no yeah first one na nkrofo pushia anti duro mo ha nipa makese o dey say anti trend na me hwe ne de se nyame ye madom na ekoye di a ho de ye pa because you the megaphone nam ne ade se sam nkrofo ne sa ne ma no ti e bompa ye sere mo register
na obi register just on house o fanoko
obi ade
wo so mo se sam nkrofo
oh there be community num no oh kan obi ya akọ aberewa e so obu ano
eti
na kan na obi aberewa mu ano
wo se yes sam nkrofo ko
na da aberewa no anya nkrofo we dey ask obi ka say ya chama so sika wo yendi kan boni adanya MPP beto aba minim say MPP primaries intimi am obi loan anyway let's move on papa violence violence netime yiwe na violence Ghana yan kanu kre emi yapa anti no man yanku ye no
which you are a part
me
can Ghana yan kanu
ka your friend me nya soro abofo baba no kre de a unim nka se me soro abofo kan violence ankasa MPP fraternity ne free UP no ya suffer dodo me kaya na me raho nkofo nim the history of this country baby a UP ebesi MPP ye free ba ya breye but I am yasa nkrofo entwe omani hwe sa amre besi nei eniema yakom kan opa mi wi a me de brown half he ya and then this ya mo pan fan to social media ni pa besu enipa nam o kai se honorable Eric Opoku no minister ni story bi ba say ne wo faase etua na ekrom nya mo pictures no ha wo me atwitwa o mu tim twa o mo nsa ni nyina me o me de me akere from UP time come in chroma time and ya bra be si ne and nkrofo sorry MPP de massa eba say ya wo massa yes say ya and ya boye san hunahuna yan obi mpokodi ne bone a yes UP to the extent say a whole president ko any program bouquet ya de komano yes opposition na minim say say na do tuwe say obey program e okumase ana say ebia Eastern Regional bouquet de komano no say bibi shema yes NDC for na de ma akora no koy ade we
tell na mo ye ne opponent
what be that na wi ase obi ni akora nto na duro papa obeka se kan ye frɛ no wa bafo no
no ye a registration observation
area no ye ka violence ye wi no nya na se ye ka nya violence na mi ni ye kan election ayi nya wa na nya no ye kan wa se
sa no kan
oh me pache oh registration the man te no but he spoke about violence ni NDC Kasa President Mahama say na African I want na matie say honey papa no tie
eh the ono kan na wokan na say
oh can oh ya say about 80% okan no ho asem oh boss me ba
manka
violence again na say President Mahama there
what was here ba ye be kwa ko police for I chom
why so about the violence here please
still go ahead go there me check you out
oh yeah no yeah boy dey mesro nipa oka violence ya
masa oh yeah MP wait no they say when you need jang ya no answer oh yeah
obi etie papa oka na sem wie kura nsa na abusa na registration ma men kasa mpa
go ahead
we are all talking about violence near conchen because entrono emi yawo me ye niam bi wa hanti na my delay me konkran me call press conference bafo ya na bafo bai twumasi ene bafo ba ku jai UP CPP me na ma meto ne de me ase afra no manu ene me na nua ne afra no ya manu kwa abre ha boso me be nsia yesi no mu mpie to dokono ene to efie because o makoka asema fa kwa me nkroma papa bi ne ase afra no ametowe ya tunu tu ayi na ntwibu ayi jatabuom lions the look violence UP for so far ya ntimi na NDC beto aso hwe NDC enna me no kase monko brahafo honorable Collins Dauda ene niami nuaba honorable Collins Dauda miami papa o se me wafa panyi onu onim say me respect ne pa ene mi nuaba ha na bisu monko ha de esi wo every election period registration and voting are ritual in his area last time komu kunjomboadu etimpayifo na akasa no wunim to the extent say ebeye free wa Ghana ha and the MPP the omusuro moja anom dia link akamfo kakra e was and the first romoja propaganda MPP nimu ye onkrofo yi boya talensi abuya ayi chireponi abuya binabe abuya kakalito abuya asokwa aye no mamoye NDC, look, even tax near Tutudino, Mibusao, Azoka boys. I bet you all the names. Ghana Honey and Mazoka boys, not group Biamayo. Year after year, near Kazoka boys. Obiasro, Okazoka boys, Mumba Buakum. A do by being in Crofon said there be. I had it. Until you protect your home. Now, NDC one. Almost 2 years no money man. Me kwa have in who back or me boost a pit and a pose. I de most more do Mushimana because almost person will be me smart. I feel I mean lead you kakra. Maybe unim. Maybe many and a casame de manusu. I'll say President Mahama dear. About violence in Pachu. Your President Mahama last year, I'll say violence dear NDC for 100 MPP. This is a fact, gospel truth. And your President Mahama and I catch for perpetuating violence. And so be rape you be cool be. You do call court, you do call tumu, or true I didn't set teams here, you free fiasi. How can you talk about these things? Okay. Masa, finally. I put to a medema, you say, Sammy Jemfi, or a very coward. I do a case organize and put a. O son of me boo be na me, or do you know about my Sammy Jemfi some bueno be muano. Yamasum. Any on mine a boom Crawford, don't Crawford, pay more genti. CMPS will be bewu. And this Indian people and your phobia here, and Koran man paying for. Nasami Jamfi, a choir or Cassade, a braba or bow or man were by my summer. I saw for being a no one or Cassasha Brantiano, or two Jagum, and you'll be uncount. People will not talk about it. How a Kumsi call Hono, Mammy Penny. Or do one day, or be a register camera, and or chin to my warning shot. How come say I on resign? Me say how come say ain't resigning that or resign here? And near my bed, more we are saying. Over drop of parliamentary ambition. No, I'm not talking about that. Kokasua near my this for you. If me say she also ha, and this for coffee foreigners about a pambe brain, me say, Opa, my obini mechi, Namen call easy for him, yes, and no, my free. And this is for politics, so many minutes, and foreigners no matter what. I near my minimum, we are Siano. We are Penacro for Timoto, so boom, boom, boo, we say. I think what we need to understand is that Sami Jamfi and the NDC guys are being controlled by cowardice. Now, they should make a attempt. Let me take charge here, sir. Those small pepper. Nobody will in different colors. Not here. I'm proud be winning. Mammy can't you? And talk Mimi NDC, Tiaman, but yeah, allow Obi, and my baby, I register, and me pram man and quara. There are laws, and now, however, you want to. Ain't how I come to us now, Cano. Civil society organizations, the Oman Watum politicians, the Oman Watum, Oman Watum, say, a dear, yeah, why they? Or got to when you are being misled by NDC propaganda, or to Tobobi. Or to me, Busa, or to Tobobi. That's what I'm Busa questions. And I Busa said, dear, now I some mammy paying you a baby, officer in life, your danger, one more one shot, so that you have a safety. No, but anyway. I saw for now all kind of Christian, respect to a man of God. Me quite sorry. Minya basa. So for not to about you must answer party we are not to man. Please. You must be come party or to man no. Oh yeah, this in straight. Me am catch you. And he say, "Apa am the Bible make jump on ten say unhwe nyame so nya this ni." How akumsi ade no? It needs further investigation. Say obi am warning shot or mo obi atu. Onkum obi a. If her life is in danger, no, I'm one shorter. What say? Any panel resigning because I'm one short. Just that. Thank you very much. Now, tell my president, Mahama can say violence in the room. Obi okukum obi, okupro obi, okurepi obi. Court of competence jurisdiction. Then to Mahama yinu. Saso for Ombekasai. Sami Jamfi or sorry or cancer makasia. Or inciting Crawford against others. And to be praying, you say, has somebody advised the NDC? Omuni Sami Jamfi free ho. Yanyam Karawa Ghana how Yankupon or Sun Yami no for people should sacrifice and compromise their relationship with God, and they will see the consequence and the strength of God. Sir. I'm telling you. Please, is Sami Jamfi a pain in your neck? That be the one and then so a small fish. That's what it's me. What? Small fish. No, Miss Rosen and Sama Okano. Sami Jamfi Yamu Hamini, I don't know. ye program bisa ye di agro ba ne nsam no aka na bia no obi nim say MPP NDC ye program ye di agro no obi akopra obi. That's what I'm talking about.
Mr. Sevenamwa,
aspiring candidate opposition grand is for ntimi na me wa be
yeah Matisse say
ntimi njese misro
say we are parliamentary candidate in Shiaso constituency Kumasi in Ashanti region of Republic of Ghana.
In fact, man kasa me say we are the first, in fact the premier constituency, the number 1 in the whole country. Check. She also the constituency bay.
Asukwa for crowd me
Asukwa. Oh, Asukwa yanko no.
Don't pino. What send it some I did be 10 me what's it I don't know. Okay, NDC made it clear from the onset that they wouldn't allow the registration to go on. It is evident now that they are doing anything possible to mar the whole process in order to blame the EC and the government. The same people who told their members not to register are the same people now doing everything possible to discredit the process, but Ghanaians are wide awake. We PK, writing from Kasua. A statement from One Ghana, signed by Mr. Prince Ajiman, aka Don Pino, Ajekum Kosa. It's all about what Sami was reported to have said. Dr. Smart Sapon is also a senior research fellow. Oh, Chief, we are live on radio. Thank you. Dr. Smart Sapon is a senior research fellow, KSTU. Doc, good morning.
Yeah, can I do this live?
Let's say
Adumo now
said the Irie in Yanko Adum Nebia. Na any Komokaka about election I said a costo Basabasa baby kakra. Baby so ye according to Sulu baby Alco, Lydia Watting and in Pesua over TSC. And yes, I discussed the communications officer of NDC, Waka. Solo and the ball ruling, or say, and yet the official position of the party says NDC bar. Or best people from the military, security services, and okay, now let's get it.
Yeah, King, better was it. Now, much I for ne for Facebook Live. Now, elections, ne voter registration. If you see, me am the many kakra. Now, largely, I peaceful. Largely, I peaceful. Baby baku mienu bia ensem wasisi no yaka ho asem yeguso anso ka ho asem but say ne dodo no de aye largely peaceful into no yebo isifo abaso o ma ye nyom betimi aye sometimes political parties mienu the EC cannot control them into no to the biomunya bia nkombe yen so no omuka omo ho
yes by extension the security forces can't control them.
Oh yes,
especially when they are in office, correct?
Oh yes. It's see what has to be so be on mo nya bi obeye pan so okwa koye ahwa na wako overreact na yako interpret to different enti no nia ombeya no moye no kan isifo no na ye be stress going forward omuma aka akra bi aka be na otwemienu na yawie enti no yema enko no jojo say ya nanka yentimi emfa nwie na exhibition nso duru so ni ade a all activities are dey ko December 7th. And can best stress a peaceful for in the interest of the greater good Ghana for do nintino and kamumanenko boko my isolated cases say CCN say bebre no ano NDC for no ekutia omo and me assure say sir distress no ne discomfort ya oni adena omufo say bo omuso nti enema communications director Sami Jemfi, yes, our statement, no. Of course, yes, our statement, no. One can say, on behalf of NDC. The man on the press statement is NDC national so mechanical. And he said later NDC because a official position. No, I think it is also good. Now, Mr. SS so of course, national communications director there. Mostly, do non party position non communicate. Me man communicate or no na and sana later party na beka say enye ye nyina ya adwene no or ye national communications director there I think it should be a person that out cry on seek the blessings of the national leadership. No one can say me making me can phone on behalf of the entire NDC. Na okoso sa muma na beboa oye no kwane personal statements near there enkobua the image of the NDC as a political party ntino e hono so onhye ne nso na mastress oye anano eye din sesen kra no a eye aga na nti yenhwe yensemu a yebeka no bebre na wo adwene nyansa menye sure say samegya mfi na be press button ama me say ana obi a I mean, do na Ghana for bebre asori se wa fase kan afa no obi a okoya de bia no de ono ana dwen ne nyansa e behwe the situation and what to do. Menye sure say even the call in itself can be interpreted the way it was said. Enti ne nyina ye fantoto ho ne ye hwese Ghana enti ye sumdwie ene ya ye ho bambo enti no enye call bi sa na ese ye promote anase ye hia yem frey yem preach peace yem pasumdwe yem pe kasabia I mean kasapa bi kanche o manfo no na security for no so there soldier for ne police for no so there adaroma. Let's spare them. We are forever married to them. So munye omuna constitution ebi omasi ho amayen se omumo yasundwe ene ye banbon ho ban omuye ade na nya of course ye betimi aka ye de atenetene omu ye nyina ye hunti but oko sheda aka kire obi se ne awuye me ba me yiwadia na ete se ne ajama oba obetu constitution na sen ana kwan be na befa so yi nadi ni ayo muta ye no se etimi transfer de koto anzo unyi nadi o transfer obi free point A ko point B a unyi nadi so oba na be transfer obi te say e bia commander bi divisional commander bi ni ade a eno kra nya se o ka kire no fato oba no transfer no say oba be yi nadi de na mokofa ensema badede aboma ni mu na judgment depths ne ho na man because untimi nyi nadi sa say wayi wedi dabi and the call is you are forever married to them. Let's help make them better.
Let's talk a bit about Honorable Howard Kumsin. What is your position about the whole conversation making rounds on her, about her?
Ken, Honorable Howard Kumsin, in fact, you said to whom much is given, much is expected. Oh, your minister, Ena Uda Edomano, Ewo Kaswa, MP, Uda Domano. And you know, I was expecting say she could have done better. Ni oye ye no, anka obetimi aye, bibi aye more honorable than what she did. Ye ka say niema mienza about ne say self defense baako. Second one of a warning shot. Na otie story na nkasa na oko no. She went with her men in quote, her men. When as a minister you have access to the state security wo free commander crank on any men eba be shia wo ho and not sa member for ya yesi achi omo mugina court ni adi wo yes apɛ na wo promoting ya legislate against yesi yakotwa sa vigilantism dem see no Ghana ye pese ye maintain order
are we emra no ye de adwuma
enti na me expect say ken wo kra de emra no na otimra hye bedwam ho bi na mo paase. So the first to lead by example should be parliamentarians and the ministers. No? They should prove to us the era of my men, my boys. Sisi ye kono with the official professional security agencies. Senka obiti nchekra na only access to security agencies we can start discussing it from there. Who a minister, who bodyguard a call will just get you some men in uniform to properly accompany you. Now, I'm sure that police for and then they would have supported any form of warning shot. Warning shot, I contain the muna bullets, down bullets, I'm sure so I'll find that is not warning shot. And a self-defense, and so there, I think
to sack her to resign or not to resign.
Oh, maybe the message say investigation in Koso. Outright. Is sacking on it then. So no will be a person ye say be a mere our constant. Matters and Crofoka A, B, and C. Inti me pese me am resigning. Na me tranche no muye hwehwemu. That is a personal adi. But that call is quite premature. Me sure say we should allow investigations to go on. Other people are watching. We are very sure that the president is keenly following these developments.
But the party, even party chairman has come strongly to say.
The party chairman doesn't even appoint. And you know, the back will stop with the president, who I am sure by now is carefully receiving briefings.
Point noted.
I will know his reaction when the time comes.
Dr. Keslinya Konsoso, newly elected parliamentary candidate for Kwadaso constituency. I say, Ken, don't be misled by Solomon Anani, please. Sammy Jeffy made that statement at a press conference organized by the NDC. That statement to sack the security officers was a party position. It was premeditated and thought through. It's NDC's position. Okay, we can say Honorable Kingsley Nyako. And Kwame Usu Donko, Honorable Kwame Usu Donko, or Assemblyman Santasi. Zolum Pataya Mwasumra na amount for troll letters kakra. I say, please tell Solo that he is not talking to kindergarten pupils. When will a reckless statement from this irritant communications officer be termed as official position of the party? Mama says no party comes near us because of our revolutionary background, and this he thinks is a peaceful comment. If he's got nothing to say, he should say it. He should not say it on this August platform. Oh, this man too, Sammy Jemfi, did not make the statement from his bedroom. It was an NDC press. Okay. Nana Ojiri writes from Dansuma. I'll say on the issue of Hawa Kumsen, I will just quote Newton's third law of motion in response to the people calling for her head. And I quote, to every action there is equal and opposite reaction, end of quote. Again, it's also true that after the warning shot, the attackers fled. Did we Ghanaians not criticize late Mahama Maxwell for not defending himself with the gun when the gun was found in him? Food for thought. Sule Bobo, writing from Tepa, Yinesuso. I say, Honorable Howard Kumsen did very well with that gunshot. Maxwell, Mahama's life had been saved if he had used his gun. Yes, I'm 12 of our time. Sule Bobo, dear, no. Now, okay. 0265 170336 0265 170336 and I'll be to me. I'm a din combo. Okay. So no what ya 78 min ko because the okay na be e de mu nyina ya kana e na ebusuafo so or say I don't listen to politics. They think everything on this earth is cool chop. People up there are also cowards. No one can come out to condemn that useless talk. That junior lawyer is joking. What power does he have? I think the person is a security officer. Because listen to it once again. They think everything on this earth is culture. People up there are also cowards. No one can come out to condemn this useless talk, referring to... Anyway, we have to make progress this morning. Solo, and I will be back.
So question I will say, the address here, it was a different question. Obusame say, Samuel say, Yaba, security officers. And I may catch you say, the NDC, so security for the kind of criteria, party or bar or more free hand to operate. We NDC are on your party, but when it comes to the violence, senior, we all condemn the violence. Now, me kase, what's in your bar or in your penny? How a Kumsin did in Kanswa is irresponsible. But I'm expecting a responsible government to hire as a minister of state. Now, your party seeking the Dutanaka, now Ghana seeking the Dutanaka, and say, you cannot perpetuate this irresponsible act. Yet, you see, Allah, you also know this. Allow me. That's what I was talking. I was quiet. Now, nothing happened. Mameno on your electoral officer, MPPAE, polling agents, what party, what political police agent, self to Christ. So, but you know, na onisa bia ho no kotweni dia. The minister had no business going there because the party you tell no man who kwan so on challenge obi oje Ghana ni ho. That is the law. Responsible people, that's what they do. Until you do that's also on your Ghana ni and I want area ho until you so training dia. What you do is that you pick a challenge form and challenge. Minister uncle for boys and for two and show say you are going to fire indiscriminately. Should I also say here now and then send me the minute to but this Libya will to be also call police station for show into call police station now for 20 show into go do that's a violence also give a warning shot. Is that how we want this country to go? Say the best of my Ghana, say the best of money Ghana. It's an irresponsible act. And so let people who today have the voice to condemn, and I say otherwise what my junior brother said, also have to condemn strongly. But you see, when you know about because
have you been able to nearly use a particular what to me was a amount for and condemning how Yakubu, how Akumson. But we say also so no maintain say what condemn the Samikan, you know.
That is why I have to so what me into here to tell you say Hante no security officer.
Meaning say you did a disclaimer.
Yes, I do.
But I did not condemn. Said the worker say amount for women condemn how comes in the so you are my brother.
The security services should remain intact, and that nobody should threaten them. I would condemn anybody who is trying to attack our security services. They ought to behave as professional as they are. In terms of just security for no, and cassette. You almost say, from all divide, and that the security must not be seen. Say Nipa Kobia and your bomb mobile, a beer, your bomb mobile. That again also is irresponsible.
So in simple language, the honorable How comes in here, you know, you condemn it or you don't condemn it.
The honorable How comes here, no. It is more than condemnable.
No, you've made your point.
The one is still that other office.
Very well.
That means executive support.
You condemn it or you don't condemn it.
No, it is not the best. I condemn it also. I condemn it also.
You want him to?
I do.
You want him to be sacked as communications officer, as you want How Akumsin to be sacked as?
No, you see, the two are not the same. No, they're not the same.
President Mahama.
It's not.
No.
One is an elective position. Another is an appointing position.
All right.
How Yakubu is fed with taxpayers' money. Some of is not fed with taxpayers' money.
Okay. Amponsa professor, and Professor Amponsa, writing from Choco. Also, the agitation that is being caused in some parts of registration centers are NDC members. The so-called Christian Council chairman are bogus. Hey, sorry, I shouldn't have read this. OPK August was a Ghanaian should register and vote massively for visionary and competent Akufo-Addo to continue his work. Baba Ewoman, so if Ghanaians don't eliminate Akufo-Addo and MPP, our problem will get worse. Their attention is not on fighting COVID-19, but to fight for power. Teacher Kujo Watepanyina Suso was if what the finance minister presented is the manifesto, then we are waiting for that of NDC. We have 5 months for elections, but NDC always give us criticisms and press conferences. Daddy C also came, welcome back. Please ask Solo, can their elders advise Sami Jemfi? Don't they know he is damaging their party? Where that is see there. Masaudu Trophy Bantama or saying NDC should stop wasting their time and resources because JDM can never win elections in Ghana. Or Gauli Trophy in Kawi. If I see don't get here and candidate Mahama, like it or not, we will change the voter register for credible one. Wait a minute, producer, I shouldn't have written this. We have to say Nipan or Troy because voter register once a year trimmed that anyway. Lampard draft a trophy amount from was please ask Sticker that has he forgotten what happened at the EC office during the last day of limited registration exercise in 2016 elections when NDC let Yakubu to attack us when Sticker used remote control to safeguard himself as pistol. Hey, Sticker.
No,
maybe sir. What's what the Lampard? I didn't see it.
One is NDA.
Lampard Amanfrum.
I'm quite more day. Say, yeah, registration.
And I didn't see you.
Can you registration? Now, it's a registration at a bank. It's a time you do any power clean my show home. NDC Nimsasa system no ha. Omudi Oma, Yasha, Yedi. Last day now, yeah, registration every no. And I young and Crawford 23 will kill no. And this is for honest, my easy and to Asubium. A serious case in America, you. And a Kubun and man, macho man, I didn't see now. Police need now, members me boni din because of security reasons. My boni din of action.
Any part say one Yakubu.
I don't know about make up police for.
Ah, okay.
Ononen and crop for so my using register and crop for omudi and near hey in the whole beer jane. A bidding konyana me call police in Massa Nadia na cause you so just say a more command. No more command house and one in a hole. Me call her no way in any. Timmy had the anadi. She is so in Shamo. Na me ram me koi remote control. Na no is a pistol pop. Jack na me say we am shoot to no munyina dwane na gidi tu na ye na chese ho omunyina ye na blows the kakra koso.
Eti woji to me say o deceive public officer.
Na deception na say be life on pay.
Eti no we
NDC tax e be kun crofo no.
We a deceiving public officer contrary
to save lives. I say on my be akebaba mabaso. Ken the way NDC for sitting promote violence as I mean ask you.
Teacher constitution atrophy was solo stop telling untruths. Where were you when Stan Dogbe destroyed a journalist's camera? Wise man woman crowns was it because of power and money? How Akumsin is playing with the lives of Ghanaians? What is the secret about this voters register? Okay, Mame, Solo.
Doesn't hear that.
Solo na madam for. Solo. Essay. I should play Sammy Jemfi's voice on radio. But who no name ma special dispensation. Okase me mbo. Okase me mbo.
Oh, sir, that be now bo. My akwanim.
Former President Muhammad, you know.
Dr. Smasapon. Okay, we some mumiensa. So listen my member.
Oh, me na so boss am jam video.
Bebre nati ya ba. And then there person Ghana for betinti no. The call is not actually a good content the financial capital.
Thank you very much. Me a Democrat. Enti no you do see.
Omudi ni pamo ja launch manifesto.
I don't know. But
sorry boy.
Basri. Basri.
Unim say NDC on TV. Edi ni pamo ja launch manifesto.
Oforiata presented manifesto, not a budget review. Minority says so. The minority in parliament has described the mid-year budget statement presented by Honorable Finance Minister Ken Oforiata as a manifesto and not a review of the mid-year budget. Ken Oforiata presented the budget review to Parliament to give an overview of the macroeconomics development of government over the past 6 months, and that for the rest of the financial year. The Finance Minister, who gave details on the progress of developmental projects in the country, also took time to give information on how the economy has been coping in these difficult times of coronavirus pandemic. And he emphasized on the projects government will embark on before the year comes to an end. By reacting to the budget statement read on the floor of the Parliament, former Deputy Finance Minister Kessiel Atuforsen tagged the 2020 mid-year budget as a document filled with manifesto promises. And I quote, "The mid-year review budget is not for manifestos. It is for him to review the existing budget and not for him to come and read to us a new budget. What he has done actually means that he has introduced manifestos promises into the official document." End of quote. The MP for Jumaku Inyan Sim said. Okay. Solo. system shut off. Stick my member also. When I finance man, say yes, in sue for 3 months. Yes, electricity for 3 months.
Sorry.
To say, but a busy mode here propaganda and politics to win elections. Yes, Sika more general a dozen to do a nuntino. Each as some of our baby, I yet disicate do Nisika, a PC, do need the Hono, Modi Abedane manifesto, and I'm Modi Abre Parliament for Intino, a manifesto reading session. It wasn't a Intino, you didn't come out.
You, and yet. Minia me dasi bibi na mpacho oba me na me bana enkra bi tunum bi ofom pa na emi de short me time de 1 minute pe ana
will be you over ka se brevi akoto nyu go station bia prempe for
Prempe de oni ayi ba yenu ya ni omo but Prempe is a very good school Prempe is a great school
now so omo no e dey say
emi
ba ko dey say
Prempe de oni ayi Prempe na ba ko ye abenkwan de oni ayi abenkwan de ya be enyuma ya ti se upo se umpo abenkwan ne ko na yes upuko afoso to the masters of the field are coming we Warren boys are coming to win the race we trust in God. Anyway, and crabby of our own and your motto. Me drew him share me. Mahama say, hey, you. I've only your motto. Mahama, eh, baba yo. Uyumi, Mahama, Jida, Mahama, Sada, Mahama. Mr. Amita, Mahama, and Granomano Cranty, you, Baba yo. Uyumi, Mahama, Jida, Mahama, Sada, Mahama, I confirm. Normally, a form where correct.
My man can some text messages.
Anyway,
so the better you man.
I say,
now come where you may be until where we are to.
And I'm into us until one more year remix a man. About Papa, when you are there about NDCM, Mama. NDC is uncle for now. I say, Obi a said, Miss Reka, on to the night da. When you be about football, na would not go in park. Me and come Bonnie say, me and come any say. And yes, I will be for Francois. I say, no. You didn't get a team. You show me by 30. Yes, a team will be no leading by 2 goals. Oh, yeah, the America may shut 3. At the end, this can you cause will be to a bamo movie as a maybe I'm a count and your MPP for position. It's my own position, say, Obi quite sorry and uncremo. Not to a man this year, immediate me doubting in Yamson, and Mr. Venamwa, Bonin, Sadam Huno. Because Bible said when Papa no one you were bonny. Between NDC and MPP will be a natural buffalo. But I'm one back where I say back. NDC is supposed to be a socialist party, and I'm a as a Chinese say, the Omo share, Emma and here for who told moon and come near school feeding, come in. Ken, Chirami, or here for share by Kwa, or Bruni Bessia, and one national character and tangibility or credibility. NDC for another buy. More economy no minimum share. Mudesi ga kapa mo say amani pa aduan na mutifie. And here for one share so muntimi. Is it the first time MPP government under Akufo-Addo, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? Oh yeah, sheshaya. E de many pa ha no here for ahoto mana. Akufo-Addo ba odi okọ school feeding. Menka say aye ya abroso. Ene ba bi e de akoduro lip, ba bi e de akoduro. NHI, baby, a dear could do. Nana share even free school, what you about school fees, and I say, and yet, and then allowance to see teacher, nurses. I idea a here for you say no, a good father, dear. One year just captain. Why a team owner? Or to a here, yes, Massey. Some ray any a mass social package, and this means so many mamma. They don't even understand governance. You're free to be political business cycle. Your union natural disaster. Oh, coalition problems, Abba. Unya bibi that impacts the lives of the people negatively. Anything that is dysfunctional to the performance of the republic, so far as the well-being of the people is concerned.
So I was saying, make me a promise. You say the okay, no. Me mantihwe enti so obeba me leveler can na be social dysfunction
emrebia amman beko ohaw mu a chirenche mu meboa ahokyere kesie bibi besi no e say aban no adopt pro-poor policy here for nhyehyɛ ya onipa ho bɛhen ha no na de ade ne say Akufo-Addo de awaye no atwam aporo so So one of the top guys in Canada, me good actually. We're making fantastic statement about the leadership of Akufo-Addo.
That is his opinion.
In these times of fighting this corona issue in the world, he is voted as one of the best in terms of strategy, in terms of tactics, in terms of operation, in terms of leadership style. Say, ensure inevitable. Electricity inevitable. Aduane abedie inevitable. Shelter. Akufo-Addo who says Sammy microphone ko dwaso. Eni pa bebre hye dem, ebi mpie, ye nto niama. Akomo ma. O si ensuo de Bible si ensuo eye nkwa. Water is life. Etimema mo de monnom kopem se niama be han. Montra na wo mpawe, jisu obi asabe o ebe ifo ba, e na de onye Akufo-Addo aye. The atia ne say omanfo na hu say ye koye nim beyond this year no corona ne be ma wiase asai more say wo ye mistake no mto abama ayi former president Mahama wo mawu because president Mahama de omani mu odekura ne am ekoso wantimi anye obesey no na ho kira ba na obi a wo mani na ntwinam osoro nam wantimi anya nkwa ma wani na ko bi nko na da ho. The fact of the matter is that the leadership style of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has provided a platform that has brought back smile, hope, and confidence in the hearts and minds and the eyes of Ghanaians. Akufo-Addo amamuono ene edi areshemu eni daso eni jie. Say another ben will be doing who say Ghana bedru baby. You benya leader be obadwo ho ase mentua nsuo num nsuo free. The light mu free. Ko SHS free. But you say free.
You was sky in at the end of the day. Young meba chief, Mr. At the end of the day, young fa a car and the best abattoir.
Ken, no be by no the cabas wanye. Obi Jida, Sada, where you media and cranded to him of Fomono. I confirm Nina so wanye. Obe send your menina. Na Ken. Unim obi na Yesu sana yare. Ase mo de minya kanda na Yesu wa yese na Yesu kra e ko afa so say yare e na Yesu say e na eno nkobuza akwa ne say nti Yesu ade fun we ye ope so hwe ni nuanom. Me de say Yesu wo ye hwan say ofa akwan ba so o tintasuo so obo masum so okofa obi aduro so ye den me de minimade ba akopɛ na mani afura enemi hu ade. Ghana for de say ye ka o say nya ka o. Ni onim say obanum nsuo a wontua obeda light mu a ontua akai Ghana le bi e moka nu ye boka ndia na ede obi timi boka saa na ode akoto airbus na wiase egu anim ase airbus ye 1 cedi crom 1 million no mo twa bi wo manum ene bi no mo de atoto pickups bebre ba begu krom ha no ahwe NDC pickups wo mo opposition hard bodies nkoa wotimi hia ba say 150 na nam kwa so ni atie ne say Akufo-Addo dia Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo president. Enye dede na NDC for ye no. Enne akura bia na friend asana. Akwa bia friend Kwaku Asante. Amehe dala enye Nana Addo Dankwa leadership anyame ahira na. Enne omu jai tena fie because when this call dey fa ka school e wo Bolega anaso de abekumase training school and nurses. Corona alawati mi abama na nurses hwanyu moto de ye kan say ahuhehia dam ene ehu se leader bi ye papa ana onya papa Ghana for ewa ahuhehiam. There's a problem with us as a people in our society. Standard of living is going down not because of our leadership style but because of this unfortunate corona. Na adodan kwa hu bibi se there be me ma ahu kire omu ho mu awrade kamakoma na Addo meti ha no makoma mu de me de me yi wa ye papa danyame ase sanka ye hia na Addo unim just come me manu simpacho o da man fa wanu siken unim se afa na mati Nyankopon ase
da unyini ye na wo chi Nyankopon
I want na Addo ho time na olusu elections no na nyame nim se corona bi be ba se na amade stama Ghana fo be wu ti nyame to no bo was in his own time Ecclesiastes.
Mr.
Steven there's season for everything. Nyame emrepemu, nyame ye beautiful.
Master
Akufo-Addo nyame onto nankom. Nanado nyame ema ontra so
Ewurade kan de ebusuafo de aba. Farouk saying, in the midst of the world economic meltdown, Akufo-Addo's government is still being humane with this great policies of giving freebies to alleviate the bad impact of COVID-19 on Ghanaians. That's great leadership. The NDC can shout all their mischief and pessimistic horses. Still, Ghanaians will vote for Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Obana, I'll say, welcome to the studios of Hello FM sticker. But who is Sami Jemfi to stop military men and the police by saying what he's saying? Have they forgotten that they all have relatives, and by saying this, their relatives' lives are in danger? Abilele writes, I say, King, I heard you mean to me, but what he's trying to say is that whether somebody has done this or has not done that thing, what Sami said was not the best. Ability, your text message has been heavily edited. Elder Kwekwa Jenim watching. Also, welcome back, King. Thank you. We thank God for your life. Thank you. Please greet Honorable Stephen Namwa for me. He says, thank you. And he is congratulating Stika. Also, please tell Stika to see me. I'm his senior Katechi, and my number was X63 St. Mark House. We are Mamika na Stikanti and Hayazan Wasoriako. That's the smart sapon.
Yeah.
Mid-year budget review. The politicians they be kind different from the years so no yehuno.
Yeah.
Entino yenen komo kakra.
Good.
Boss Bacho Mr. Solo say, "See free, light free, no fabi."
Obekasa enti allow.
So no kan den anadu ase.
Bacho miti.
Good. Can I do it?
No.
Can I do it? Me do ase na budget no review no. Na hu hia because we say usually budget in about November na afi no enwie yenti no wo ya account na there are some overlaps be on my ultimate capture enti na mra na ye say by July 31st enko say July be ko na wie de now your finance minister bia na say wo ba by then now we records of the full year 2019 year trem no anya full year now ultimate dey better to 2018 ho na wa hwe say ye ko ye nima na ye ko ye chi asoman and only the review aspect. Now for the first 6 months of 2020 ye womi. Now shena say estimates be our ye no enkosi emfa onko ye dia. Now the second part na supplementary no. Now they aka ho. Nti ye hwania enra Ken ekoye wo mrahye bedwam no a. O yes o review ye. And or the supplementary request be so buy. I think it was about 11.8 billion almost 12 billion na nisa esre say Ghana yema ne kwan na on spend it sa e nka ho. You know, in terms of the format and the constitutional requirements in we this so na the review no so be a tie no ye a e kire say ye te sign udu 2020 kra dia na say ehu kakra na no ye nyina ye te ase say corona ne senia e koye in 2020 dia I can't blame Ken so much, but make the overall picture. Na make the two yenso ayeti o man ni mufo. Say finance minister abey representation aye nyina ye hu say 80 sign.
E dey na 80 sign no.
In terms of our economic performance, general as of my the overall effect is that now resenia obo so ni bia GDP for example 2019 na ke 7.0 yenya 6.5 and na ye ka say o say wo yes eswatipa sisi aye ka say ye gina 4.2 a esote corona de no ho abegimi the projection on one kind say we are looking at somewhere 1.9 or something ye san ye koyechi 0.9 ye san yechi do your or mind ban out your mind mu a what it tells you is say sisi ayi udidi ejebi unya adwuma bi nso na wo ya mia wani na ye ni ye na save some money enye profligacy na mato ne ma hu hia ne ade fa bi say nim how long COVID is going to be with us and how long our economy is going to keep suffering. And Ghana economy, let me say that for a fact. Global economy is shrinking. Now Ghana, part of the global world. 2 years there and you see what you are seeing the count. And it is all on. He was frank with the data. Osha T-bills, Sapphire, those not so significant, but Sapphire, near there, the figures are there.
Interest in the cost.
Interest in the cost. And then, CC no share interest no. Now it was 14.6. CC interest in the 14.7. Imagine you can say it's very much.
22.
Because Sika o kasarona Dr. Sapoti wo.
But unim you can the general effect in so say ye baby agina ya na enye no. Fine. Stika has a point to say a yes in 2015 2016.
Ana corona ni go.
But I usually compare the easy Ken how if for some there was say be compare MPP and NDC. Ghana for no. Ye money is there where you and fine MPP and Sika will be interested in that to hear that yes ni America nyina no still it is better it is better in as in 2016 the figures na America as in 2015 2016 that is true, but I am not personally interested in MPP outperforming NDC. Yeah, can't any going into the future. Send yes Ghana for prepare to meet the future. No. Deficit near this is here deficit now. Ransom keeping it at 5. The POMPO it has exceeded. At 11%. Into the general advice. And say, put your mind in more. You steady. You unsu. Acha light, acha A, acha B interested. Ne sabo say he na overspending. In so sika na keso de betu and baby first see fato. Light sika ne ade no. The space has been created so that you are responsible, you become responsible and safe. Because what your mind na general outlook no air from the there. You should be ready. Now some good news so if you buy an answer na muntu abai no so washesha worth commending. Banking sector cleanup report not the buy and microphone music Akoko mu a one report say bi monsa ka omo de o sha o say 11.6 billion bi o honoma eco banks where bi ana bank de o ka no according to his report and right in the next obia ensa kan sika say when sanka usika it's either odi no they call fund management because then they were report we has say omun status o mutia say be a Gold Coast no ne sa for no and you fine but banking there report so be to and unya usika mesre say to ho anamo
the budget is we na ya buy no sika be no dey because say odi sika ma bank bi na say bank bi say bia oya ade bi wanye ohwe bank na ho dey kofom wa close bank na crofo sika da ho so still a wo pesika de ma wo mo wo say insu be into so can it say lifeline for no kwa na say
lifeline na be benefit into about the lifeline na o benefit here the lifeline component of your bill
and it's a first day na dey say okay
and it's a first day
okay entino sika we nyina aban na or fan hen na dey ba
bia ne ye debt ya
man aban na ma ye bobusian mo
there so say internal source of income generation and external source. Now, sisi ama your debts no kosro. The politics of it, and they say the biasa na ti afie bi en hon me ba ya Ghana ya moka. That is the politics of it. And media saban beti na going forward 2020, 2024, 2028 ni ade se Ghana ye beti ni ya change ya sesa ya direction kakra se ye ni wo microeconomic indicators no so dodo. Enti ama ya refise the link ebeba between economic growth and economic development. Person economic growth and economic development now you're interested more in economic development. Not just say fa kwa bi so a ebema impuntu ni mo hu ahia sen the figures. Inflation to saying wait to say na de bia ye de tu ye ho no. Yes say free oni enhwe production to saying industry to say because na ye ka say industry come production come from by the finance minister's own report. Say servicing kwana tonaton kwana again some positive remarks. Then going to know Ken the frank analysis is that we are not doing bad as a country. I can't say we are doing bad, but going into the future, I'm saying food will be on my say, yeah, I tell my name, if I this year, and back on my boss. ABM Oka, Adriana, I chair, yeah, COVID-19 brain, a man for a car man on especially students. Your book Akoko for mobile, and Nunkwa was about 2.2 billion. And the book Kamuba, near Mam baby atna Ashram Kakras and Jamu Mama Afra, you know. And students come. Students were about 1,116. In fact, now I say yes, yeah, okay. In the FNM say a instrument in a beba, a document to guide.
Make sure say when they follow within that.
A bit order the entire process.
Okay, doc, you see from now.
Me see from now. In fact, okay, anyway, say if na abantin ye be kan jabi na ni can over the time yeah. Inti mamefa NBSSI the no entrato. Aban ebiemu no. According to Finance Minister's report, closely 800,000 na apply. It tells you say Ghana for bebre akwa hohihia 800,000. Also since the car will be freely requested here because that was the application. Now here be an account. And go for here the omuke car and you see 7.6 billion. And so I hear you chat to her 600 million. Let's just say woefully inadequate. And the abana I say or maybe. Now in fact, Matisse wa maybe. Those are their mom averagely around 900,000 Ghana cedi per person. Emma Nipa over 64,000. And that's so for Musaka. 900 Ghana cedi. Since Ghana nkasa
100,000 per person.
No, 900 Ghana cedi average. Tebi munya above 1,000, 2,000, less than that. Eja obi anene. Unse bim de ne boja mu de ne but the average figure is what I'm talking about. Around 900 Ghana cedi per person. And nipa 64,000 plus and saka. Say a woefully inadequate. The budget we gave for that project, you know, and to me meet the demand. A band is up, you lower in, you zero in. The economics for friend targeting. A band is up and what going to strictly targeting. What near the pacrono, the production, a bit me yield returns in term than a binum. Now all this kind of may be no more be a moody and better and I be a hana yankonya so faso senia ye penono. Until we go into targeting. My for advice we in chato. My advice and say Ken. We should begin to cut down some expenditure. COVID by
for instance.
Our biases were cut down.
So that disability so 2 million on bank.
Oh yes, I mean a lot of in fact initiatives are another like a what budget needs to know about 8. May you be 3. I think with time say hello dear.
Now can be say expenditure
cutting down expenditure. For instance, see our biases were
123 minutes.
I'll say it. I mean, I've always been advocate. Says some ministries are highly unnecessary. It be more I'll serve their purpose and all those things. My car will feed you several times. Now, I can say, at this time, we should see government also. It is good. Oh, my mom for what are you doing? What I've heard is that Abayso are cutting down travels and conferences and workshops. It's fine. But
the impact cut down or say COVID.
Yeah.
Ama ministers to any conference near the adena CZ Entinokrano. Ama the usage of technology
for that purpose.
Technology Zoom near the adena.
Yeah.
Ama say almost at me
save absolutely. But me interesting is that is one source of wakati down adi. The second source other ones that you should look at near maybe a bit many significant impact on adi your economy. No, we no more their travels near the day. I'm not sure they will influence it so much. I think say there are some of the expenses that goes into ministries nibia. Ama unnecessarily we are being
some of them
ministries nibi ministries nibi senior sanitation ministry because sabi who impact now input now output pay. You should be able to estimate the outcome and the impact with the minyan who be aviation.
Okay, sorry.
Solo.
Sorry.
Media Dan Boche, Juma, na minim the current existence, the function of the current existence, any local government near because sabi original the original structure has been well captured under the local government ministry. Why is he still why is that of not him in fact why is that office still there? Listed about 8 on several occasions. We said by now. Debt stock near Adena Yepesi managing. Some of these things can hugely impact. I said during COVID-19, say, and by now, all attention should go into health. For example, agric. Some of the things that industry, manufacture near money be Ghana has yepo COVID-19 actually. So we should begin to look inside. What are we doing in agriculture? Significantly different from usual. But by now, we should have some significant. Finance Minister report to say agric they did not perform better than compare agric Ecofom. What are we doing with all these fine, national chief farmers, best farmers here? Free. We are reporting numbers in respect of how many farmers we have engaged on planting for food and jobs. Going forward, sir, experts here without government support, omutimi winning national best farmers near the near yebitimin swaya, ebemumako into big large scale mechanized farming. I buy bomu target a fee generated by abia say tons of maize near fan supply internal market no when timi anya yaji support the fruit some near the when we challenge them like that, they can feed us. Yebetiwa is self-sustaining. Let's begin to look inward. Say Parliament say move per waiver before mathematical setters. Why can't we, after COVID, begin to lower in? Here some household characteristics be equipment you use TV, car manufacturing. Then when are we starting some of these household things we also do here? Now you reduce your import and now higher from day one. Let's focus on things within.
All right. Penny, Mamen, that's it. Not yet twice. Mamen kinds of few text messages. Don't find the writing from Malam. I'll say, let it be known to our brothers in the NDC that their calculated attempt to antagonize the security agencies will certainly come back to haunt them. Savage and Fee's comments should never be countenanced in any democracy, and I expect the elders in the NDC, including Mr. Mama, to reprimand him than to praise him. Regards to my big brother. Stika, somebody says, Stika, good morning. Honorable Kwame Usudonko says, I should not let Okatechi Stika crash land because they need him. All right, Solo.
Ken.
I feel them about hormone.
Ken, and then many papa, Samba Kwan Sikakawaha. Said Yankopon, enim Niaoye. Namibiano, or Pedro didn't be Siaconia. It's unsense and swear war. Yamini Penemni. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Bedia Man Penny and Sanado Bagagana Bayamobo. It's answer COVID by and you say COVID Yaredo and your drones near the Nemo Maye Hospital. Isiwo. Dr. Fugu. Nanado Baye, won't mean Siba Kokra, Nemo the Odi Ye Jumano. O man paying that John Dramani Mahama and Yama Waye. COVID in a Maya who say, Say so ya, Mawamai, in two Kumawu, walk on Ongo, Won Koko. Munyana Muhun soda. Na Muhun, pipe bomb water. No man paying that John Dramani Mahama. Ebe mother 3K water project, and then so floor. So what touching in Potemho? Our man paying John Dramani Mambedia Kunya, but me as sacrapun sweni. Man ne, Mom was up on one in a Munian Sodom. Who Kumasia, now or Benny Baracassi, expansion at John Dramani Mama Baye, intending so baufi, who are Mampon, no Mampon, expansion at John Dramani Mama Baye, intending Mamponi Potemo in a Union Sia, would Dana Bompaya, no Bobia Mama paying John Dramani Mahama. Since one be diaconiano, and then another don't go for Dubai, Senior, Mr.
No, don't come and lie here.
Senior, Mr. Okasana was quiet. Boss, Okasana, Fabra next week, with the Fabra. Okasana was quiet. Now, we are not watching here. I'll give it to Bosam. Now, but Nti ko man panyin da John Dramani Mahama ambe dia konwa na na nkana do kan ba yanka Ghana be mo wo kajetia ne ya 2 Central Market na wuti kajetia dwanum coffee time ya na wo bo man panyin da John Dramani Mahama ase ese papa na mo anka na wudwadie mu na anka obaye mo ene power nsem aye kan ye benyo man panyin bi oba Ghana ha e dia to abo gas be si ho a lot of thermal expansion ne unprecedented and Ghana yengi gas in free Nigeria bio ma ya gas nti say ne power ye stable na panini bi aba na say ne power lifeline for mo musika mo twa live 17 Ghana ma tete mo so a asida bia wo ha ye fa mo man panini da John Dramani Mahama e say wo busu panini be si fie na wo ba na fie na busu panini si ye no wo be why baby na wo penti ho a wo na mo mbo ho safo gene say masifie mo tena mo kwa that is what it na kentie MPP aban we ya ban a wo muti mu odencha aban bi abawiase me fa de ma mi asape budget e ba ye yesi wo mo de sika 54.3 million ana fidi Ghana for ken na me ya me simple analysis ana mu boto wo pe mu papa na boto ye 180 Ghana cedis
papa de he
oh say mo papa wo me bi o tujimi wo na de ya the average ubedi ma ho ato
de tie
kenje
tie o be ka se bia mo de ne board
okay
because papa de
mate amo de ne board no 180 ken o divide 54.3 million by 180 wunya 301,666 bucks amo 301,666 bibi ti go modi 301,666 bucks amu a obenya no and you feed nipa 40,000 who divide 301,666 by 40,000 punya 7.54 that's it o ma pedi ka sa sika o ma no wo de tomu amasafo no kra anka nipa makubia benya mu bottle enso anefa bisa bushafo adi aduane no se aduane ban anya de ma wo mu na tie Ghana ni awutie me dio ma pani ye ni nei ma menche mu kitwa bi nkyira wo asa busa pani na wotifie na yi aba na ye ni bai na sadili mu no milk mudi mu num tea aduane mu ndi bi da e wo fie mu ka se bu ko tontuma mu be fira se mu nyai ma ya ma ko twantuma mu nge ne kwa na otweda de mi twaye ye de mi twaye ko se de mi twaye ye ni wie ya abusa pani mabuka ka be opepepepepepe abusia koko kisi ekoton abusia ka kisi ekoton sama mo ni bi na dango kufuado ebuchi o manka na kitie me ye ka say o say MPP are best managers of the economy. It's not true. The longest single digit inflation in this country, longest achieved by the NDC. The higher GPA first growth 14%. It see that another rest of the NDC. Again, on my picnic, na dango kufuado now your debt is 120 billion. Per the finance minister, none of buy. Or say 250 billion. If that is true. So what is 120 250 more? Oman paying na dango kufuado. Bedia konya 3.5 years. Wa Bobisia 130 billion. In terms of oil revenue, Sika Abana kufuado ho 140 billion. In terms of tax, Sika kufuado enya 110 billion. Okay, Nabuma, in the space of 3.5 years, Sika Abana dango kufuado ho 381 billion. Na Sika 381 billion. Ebisa about ho ni ebisa Saudi there. Osi to the name Ghana for di 381 billion. Jesus Christ. What is this? 381 billion. 3.5 years. Na dango kufuado nde. Ghana for pound no. Asante man ye de na beka o. Anya bia man panyin John Dramani Mahama. Mini aba kwisi otontoma. Osi solo ma ban de mini wobi. Na so ye dintuma focus adwane mu no. Adwane de efe. Nyamincha John Mahama. Na do e, what ya wuni wa Asante man ye ka wo sai. Anya bia farifo boja. O meka say ye. Ohini bi amapani bi bae. O man ya ferry hospital. Anya bia say wo for bekai. Anya bia mamponfo bekai say obaye. Obama ye special expansion in water. Anya bia kumawufo, konongufo, nkoko bekai say ni enye nsuo nom. Papa ne ba your brain nsuo. Na nado, in fie mensa ni fa a ukofie. Ghana focus wa juma nsuo ani tu ukoi. Sika 381 billion ka wo sa no e de na wo dia ye na tie o se ka wo ma bo e wo covid nkwa ho aye 11 billion plus. My heart bleeds. Makoma ya me ya. It says the health workers are saying say one more do mutum sika and the top PPs. Na do ni MPP. Say 11 billion no e dia na mo de ye. Besine simple reagent. Aye de be test. E won Gucci. Any cases here. They are not getting. Almost in the venue ho. Enti na contact tracing. Ye jai. This yare no adukro wa ma u yawu. Answer the test o. Sa sika twetwe die no. Na do wo so die dem. Ye beti a. Wo se market e dweke ka ye spray. I di kerosene. Any chlorine. Enkwa na spray no. Wo boka close to 242 million. Na den. Na do. Wo the gold and the diamond and the spray Canada. We are nothing but TV. You know what? I have no majedi dientia on my problem level. Because this account cannot withstand any proper scrutiny. This account. Necessary. I want to have a Ghana for also. Now, boya. Is it a miss? What they have done is just to rob us from our hard earned resources. But if you tell me, a car na do body need, a car, a chairman, a betia, a bussy at the hop, and this is going to hurt us very hard. And it's a million, Nanado can say it takes a lazy government to go on a borrowing spree. Now, a car, bobo, 130 billion. Finance Minister some indication said they are going in for another 40 billion. Now, a hina Ghana yekwi. And to me, yen catch up and we say, I know it's enough. The overall effect that Ghanaians are suffering. Can't afford bread. Ghanaians are suffering. And this is a catchy dear Babu Sam. Now, we say, you cannot let first center, not today. So, also, Banam Korabi say, medium Cassababy, or some Korabi Jida. Hey! And then why your media? Munya count. Because any sincere Ghanaian say why you music card, Nanado the tone you Wyoming, a really power. Next for about 3.5 years. No to me 1 city from Wyoming. This administration solo Jarofono. Ada woti Ghana woni me de Wyoming akusia. What's today? Wyoming asem woni me de akusia. Why the mention? The book say Wyoming asem woni me de akusia. Akusia. Boss, kala mo waje. A court abu asem awia. Say the Japade yenton fa. Oh. Yaton. Now you say court I make Yaton. Court I make it order. Yaton. Say Yaton vie. What do you want to tell us? Me say Yaton. Oh, so no na ka Holande no ke. But they say Yaton. Latest on it and they say. Say ye nyatofo kra na me pese me hu say come on why you me solo ya don't put them solo me ana kinja kesi obi da prison court you kesi I didn't know say the mama no about the mama why you me no the woman say e tell me to say why you me ya bua say why you me oh solo mame Kumasi Catering Rest House ya da mo asese mu kra mu Kumasi Catering Rest House baby a ye je ya home ya nkase ye je ya home ye de ya hoho kokoto ye didi ye no sampa eye conferences o madaro mana no pay ya to me omo high court chiwa Fuller Road omo registrars General Department Office the DFA mu offer 0549883669 on bejoso Kumasi Catering Rest House where comfort comes list and a family guy was a Sweden Ghana Medical Center and Swaba almost will be a catcher say cancer a near dra and as he intimate to us or bois say almost normal be ready to cancer say been chemotherapy been brachytherapy been radiotherapy and a surgery nina no bois and my cancer say a year prostate breast cervical nina you to us to Mr. offer 0201-409-403 and that why you booking na ajenim boat na mo ama hene no pay me chiao pi kwa wa so na ye CPC managing director etina ya kwasi de ba besom sa na nkasa bodra ye boafo etina kwasi de nsema hene everybody aba besom Solomon Anane na ye te ne nkana ye last round matters you can't say any other business but Naka me feel say no maybe go and give it to me Asher but say Breno but Mamenko Steve any other matters say we be na crack oh baby o kasache Ken anything am say any other onim ade ba kwa me hu aba NDC for no
And this officer propaganda ne and huna ne ade ne to about. Me be say a question ba ko pe. Me be say obi aga na ni bi a question ba.
Na masa so
Mahama.
Steven, no, sorry. Now we see other topic and I'm busy discuss the say commemoration of Professor Mills's 8 years say yes I can say Professor Mills at a Mills Institute AD omo de and NDCD omo de na Ghana yedi but will be a unity. Let's box all of them and
Baba, Professor Mills yokofa who asem no kra bebem. Member say meto aso because we are say boss who the upper go into the study of the processes, how and the time and the way the man died and compare that to late Emisa, His Excellency. May their souls rest in peace. But they check it. And then I'll show you, and he didn't take care of, and he didn't call 37. There's 7 ritual murder. Madam, I'm missing a como. Yami or Yami or missing Yami or NDC. The only one who I show my mutiny, the matter came near the 37 year mistake near Domoco. Baby, a man, 1 a.m. Who is a Ghana, my friend?
4 minutes more.
Do you any my Dinacia?
4 minutes more.
Medinacia, money election way, central way, to Mamma, so what the mom's one bay. Oh, my, this year, we should come and answer. Papa, let's go into the whole, winning. NDC for deception, I can't only Ghana Hanese. They want to compare 8 years of NDC to Nanado's 4 years. Now, this is my friend. Central market is here. NDC Kokrano Mary. Omo Kona Nipa team. NDC Konomari. 8 years of the NDC. Ken, me the 8 years of MPP, Baba. Every district, or come on water, metro the air. Sika di in a metro. Clear propaganda na mokano. No, no, do what this say. Muja on my eka NDC could be a Ghana qualified to be epic. Now muja epic also who grow 14 a course. Obia oil infrastructure. Na maba near measure GDP. Na betoso na 40 na after no mu grow na muja 3.7 na. Me analyze Ghana's economy because I'm part of my GDP my PhD. Ghana averagely for about 20 years, your average growth is about 5 point something. NDC enya omai up to 4%. They be 3.7. We don't want to economy no crowd among kahunti and besi abeka wasem. Na na do abobosia o de yeden. They didn't kind NDC abobosia omo de yeden. NDC bo abosia no. Omsa be no omsi allowance ya dey me hia for school. Ne nursing ni training college. Omaje. Omo twa ni nyina mu. Obi onima mamu obi anim se oman ebe ya ene ma mienu apomuden ni enwuma suanim de. NDC abon na omunim hwinti no. Omo de omo nhyehyɛ ese enwuma sua ene apomuden ni ma. So lo am say we don't know what you're talking about. You went to one of the best schools in the world. Prempeh College. We teacher will soon of yes, Korean nam chere no. Also, what you say? Abon na obeba developing economy.
We so any no uncle.
Mr. Wabon. Because school no teacher chere na and that's intellectual dishonesty because Solo is a good guy. What do you mean by?
Say okay chiro bi say Wabon
a. Me ka say Wabon asin say onima di o. And chira no fa nya adwuma wa ha. Onti ase. Onima di e.
Na Solo te Wabon.
They make count him say. Onimu nwoma but anya no odi adwuma wa ha.
Still 2 minutes more.
Oh, there goes so to try my name.
We want to do
what no, my men clarify. This is Solo Abon so onima di o. But oba intellectual dishonesty and trolling content point you to the chair naturally. Mahama Bobosiano. Woyomi, Sada, Gida, I confirm what the Jim Kuaba Airbus. What the real mice was says the cutting in Abasa. I had to say Bible, the talent. Mahama Dio Nyayano, Miliki will be training who say him. Okay, Nanado so Bobosia or the other one allowance in Mahama said Mosadiaba. Teachers, nurses, what they are. NHI no major billions about clear. Of course, your areas were, and there's a fact. Nanado say free SH can near find college. I told the Busiabe a do at Kumasi no Biabanko College. A Kufado Sukoni free. A Kufado see ensure numni free. Light, transier free. Na a baby penny. Hey, a Kufado. Obo Bosiano, what's a PPP? Say PPP no eden e test in Japan. Ene honorable napo. Ehun say omo ye positive. They didn't see na test omo. And this was so confirmation ha. When your friend Junction Violet, Yesusa no, ye de nebo idea ka de bi na kro idea so no. Ah, o pass ye ni osa me asta ha, me nana ni amankwatia. Obi ani ye fie. Amankwatia ha ya. Junction Violet, usi from great him the chow. And this time na bi ni ho. And so water.
Stivo, finally.
What you say? Eti the American say, near Aya Papa ne said, your Abobosia or the Yamapa, Emma and Chima Hoto. Now, when you are talking about development, Obi and a street in Kumasi, you're going in your asphalt, yeah, you could be a development is ongoing. Now, over 8 years, until in fact 3 years, and to 8 years. It's not possible. 8 years of dream, 8 years of chrono, 8 years of ahochire. Me be say a question.
But
DBA de Mahama what Ghana have bia when the MPP no. Ah when this no. Munko bisa no.
Right.
What's your bro Sambertin?
Medasi.
Amaisi kan kwa taxes.
Nyamisha.
Tax.
Medasi. Also good morning Kim, please. Let the NDC man referring to Solo know that Nanado didn't share rice. Raw rice, but he shared cooked rice with water, oil, fish, etc., etc. So he used the money to cook, not to share the rice in a raw form. Sana episode. Thank you very much for your. Also, King, tell Solo. The number of people fed was 470,000, not 40,000. Divide 54 million by 470 million, then by 21 days. This is good analysis. Solo, stop the propaganda. Solo, also text, will be text or the for Solo. Sticker, pacho, sticker, me baha no sticker, me pacho. Sticker. Anyway, thank you very much, Sticker. Sticker.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chebia. Ghana mai betum pon na wo mamba power gene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wo de magana mai. MPP say ye ne wo sno kokuruku a wudi ye chi asuo nkan. NDC akatama so okata ne maso. CPP say ye ne nanan makukonyina manyuku no. PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagashia ne hunu amagawo ho. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so. Memenda no pebia. Fino nsiempa imukosi nonkro Akoko Abon eyegigi.
Okay, babusia for masa babiem ente ye be sorry so Solomon and me pacho for 5 minutes brahano.
Put me come but the one abon you know ye dia.
Me pacho o 5
minutes. We ma utu funu. Masa jaja me aka asem dey abere say go.
Say na wo atamo say dey
Masa ewi ase se hunu nye bakofo ne woni nanumo Ken de be ambassador studio so no we allowed you here uko poku are ne ko prepare
me pacho
na bon
me say
no you see Ken nyamu che no Kenya no
we
Ken allow
on fanya adwuma
Ken nyamu che
bastika so waka say
no any pa say wa who make us on board bako you are serious say no na ne bibisa wo say wo campaign na wado chia so no campaign na wado chia we have seen you go to election separately how comes at this time one who know this guy then how do you can impugn people who say they are
kukuruku adie chebia Ghana mai betum pon wane gina wo mamba power gene Ghana ho kane Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wode magana mai MPP say ye ne wo sno kokuruku a wudi ye chi asuo nkan NDC akatama so
moye iwe
oja fo mo panche ye kakra na Solo me ba so sisi amamen kan ba kwa na mi Abawa of Abawa Radio in UK or say Abawa Radio. Welcome back to King. Thank you very much. Now NDC has turned propaganda to lies. He goes on to talk. But you must say Abawa. Thank you so much. Mo egusua mutie o UK. Sa so na yenuana ono so no ne safo ayira ye e wo taxi bi mu no. Or say taxi driver no edi key na breno. That taxi no 80 Peace FM, Hello FM, radio guest results. Yeah, that taxi driver, that's it. Solo, Mr.
Saying somebody be carbon for future because somebody be ha. It be a ken. Say one constraint one, someone shall overcome, it's more than a. You bet you if you swap. And I'm a hammer, and I'm a hammer, and I'm a hammer, but Mamma and Fat, of course, school. No, but and this no, and this is for Mamma, Mamma, your PSC. The Suman am telling you PSC.
Sticker,
your course be a confessor to be one. You class. You see, some of them who can Munyai. So you people should stop. I told them, I am a dead. But solo.
Oh, yeah, Mamma Bem. Don't get so emotional. I was also not NDC for also better. Hey, what can I what do you say? Oh, yes.
Try to be when I was okay. It's about me came on the boyfriend. I did I was okay.
Okay, so you move on. So
relax. I am a dead. So, man, Quenya, so on Casa. And oh, man, penny political party. Who buy 381 billion? Akawonsa. Next one, come. Going to your and mine. One legacy. Our Mujama Santamas and your car. You come edifice where you better say not don't go for them. Me don't go ponce. That's how young people ni. Now so do Santamine. Na party about power in 3.5 years. What better for the case so? Your busa was say, Sika medical you said 381 billion. Made up of borrowing 130 billion, revenue in oil 140, taxes 110. Ukambuma, Sika pichu dewe again amodiaye. Who say let's not compare 8 years for the 8 years of the NDC.
No, so of the
8 years of the NDC. It's on record. Say Sika about NDC for seminar less than 100 billion. Ghana cedis. For the 8 years of the NDC, Sika about NDC for some, less than 100 billion Ghana cedis. For 3.5 years of Nana Dangwa Gufado, Sika 381 billion and Abanism. And in Ghana for Dotika Joti Mampong, the small scale miner, bank in your good bank, Obusa say, 381 billion at the Nomodia. Sikando Dwana Afani is way into the pockets of the MPP members, and not to the detriment of the good people of this country.
So, is this statement any different from, say, the Dynasty Council Canana? Say, is it different from the Dynasty Council? You are accusing NPP members of.
I'm saying they see one want you.
Debbie.
The man cannot. Business one but near the cannot. Something happened here. I don't know. Want it. Let's what's the interest? BBC Matt. And you see one. But on your account radio so.
Point noted. Point well noted. So no, Matthias.
Very good.
I feel Mammy Musao. Good. Saying who said the Ghana is Sikai Professor Mills. Ne free mo abra na enra na anrechi enra na eyemfi watch no. How did you see
Ken me 1 minute I mean na me landing na obai ma me kasem we the biggest social intervention at NDC demand the good people of this country and they say Akoko Akuyafo we gave them cocoa roads na you can say we gave them cocoa roads. Oko in the hinterland, we made sure over 3,000 cheap compounds was constructed for them. You make sure say close to 2,800 schools were built for them. Never in the history of this country, and now Bambia under his term, Etimia put together 123 brand new SSS. At various stages, and I make say over 78 are you operational. No can and then never said never in the history of this country. And I'll bring about we can mobilize Sika in the energy sector. I'm my energy to the sense of what JDM gave. No. His Excellency Professor Ivan Sifetamus, I'm find the currency. I told that I am ya say Besine and in dear for be my Ghana. 80 Papa ni wo who fell. Ken unim bibi papa me kai ni wo bia misu esan said da papa ni wo ye be no mienu announcement ne ba ne ken na me ne nuafo bi ne gira ho na announcement ne ba ye say o man panyini Professor Mills efim no Abranche no jam tenichemu yeah wow yeah wow. In fact,
I see.
That no me real way. Inti adeche ya no. And nipa na ba na solo. What happened no? I am sorry. Papa no abe pay the due to the good people of this country. The GDS people can make politics out of it. But the young then say the family says they have the autopsy of their family member and they are content with the state of
Solo, for once, I am inclined to say you are deviating. Mrs. Say, and who said you see.
So be propaganda. Communication no, be propaganda. The NDC for the first time we saw a unified NDC because we saw our former president J. John Rawlings, former president John Dramani Mahama, our running mate Professor Nana Jane. All of them were there. Party big national chairman, everybody that matter. And the occasion was very solemn. The face said not only the celebration, it should tell us the values of that great leader. Now, Omayo who say humility, nukredie, ebuo, any senya yebe wase asum ye mind. Na ya kai say ye wo asasiso say awowo ni amanfrafo. But one day we will answer the call of our maker.
Thank you.
In everything that we do in humility.
But baby, so na me person say government na cut sword. Say you be see you can say a museum befitting of you can be a man da and also so how do you
it's a call in the right direction.
Thank you very much. Sukitwa radio for Fiadamwase yes so mutie live UK Sukitwa radio nyamisha mo pi. It's your birthday Elizabeth Owusu yes from Tundra. Elizabeth Usu, aka Tundra, happy birthday, Wefi Benedicta Gambra, ho. Sanso na Sherry Ann, Ohima Boa, or Corpus Christi, and Angelic School, Ewo, Ebuakwa, Yesenda was 7 years, Nana, and Benedicta Gambra, Kruya, or Nososono, or Cath dressing room, eho, at the Eba. Yes, sorry, so Abra, Meko, Dr. Smart Sapon, ho, na closing remarks.
Yeah, Ken, my last comments. Number one, comparison now. Yeah, Baba, you're getting into 2020 elections, no. Me, she say you're limiting it to 4 years, no. You can't go 8 years versus 3 years. And you're fair to your assessment, no. Until my first comment, no. NPP and another Danko Akufo-Addo. 4 years. If I say 4 Ukrainian see, but 4 years in the year, no. Yen fan compare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so ni 4 years. NDC 8 years against we year. Fine. The sectorial interventions nim near ensuo school die there Hindus gado say no say no mandatory aban bia ba oyebi na esese wo yebi nso untimi ntra ho hwe han say hospitals be near areas be near the now nye ebeboa ebefeve binom eje binom na minia soloka hospitals akese be near dia obehwemu a ni nyina sisi baby kakra bi a Ghana fa bebre benefit from it asembisi pa na here tertiary care pa agese wafa car abakuma se anase nkran se ne ye kan kan enti no obetimi aye but anhwa na ankofeva oman ni nyina enti no mo yesa na ema no amanyofo no mo yesa na ema no a aya monwene nia mo beye nso a oman no obia betimi a benefit bi atego enti na me kai get fund omanpani dada JJ Rawlings na de baye educational ade ni hu scholarship free mu baye ni ade ema efase school kwalabrem ni empanifo bebre benefit ye NHIS ya baye pilot session no start free omanpani peso JJ peso kofo be share mu kinama ne be national in character emo bia benefit ye free SHS aba me ye sure say emu aye kra de ye numbers ne chesa aba 1.2 million enkwara na benefit enti no of course numbers they are there be plus or minus adb but them say the numbers are there for us to verify ekononim kakra obi a wo SHS enne bia no benefit bi enti no those things should drive our national adi my main sound controversial kakra enfanwie in respect of a kana ye bobo no name sa ayi no ayi king Ghana boka Obama yen. Into to the be say politicians no must say. Ya kasa Ghana ka ye de chama Ghana ni bia wo de wo mu sei. We de wo mu sei ha. Ni sansu nti no. Eye say yen so yete ho a ye hu mfa so poti bia. Ye nya wo so. Nti me de say sisi ene yetimu say oh but 3 months be twa mu menyan so free. It will build up to our cost. But me the necessity boka say me so manya mu bibi. Ni ade nti no
no so ade ase bia say wo so diska na etua enka obe lucky enti ska na obetimi so de
ade aye ade foforo
enti but obi a said you be doctor and I met me do ye nyina yesi me sorry
ma menchia baako na memfa NC Kumasi Technical University ye penny odaya no professor say usu echan ene mpanifo a ye adwuma ho nyina management ene akyerɛkyerɛfo ni nyina me center for social science research ye hwehwemu krogen Metia penny odaya no Dr. Parker ni umuma kenyina me da sekin
Monsieur da CP Dr. Smart Sapon or a research fellow or KSTU and Solomon and a communications member for NDC Stephen Amo CEO of Maslock NCISO or a parliamentary candidate or Honomo Pythagoras Mensa writes or say what did DM do for Ghanaians when we went into doom so? He rather worsened the situation by increasing the tariffs. Common candle and touchlight said he couldn't provide us. And this COVID, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has given us free water for 6 good months and 50% electricity consumption. He has shared food too. Frontline workers have also been given 50% salary increase plus free taxes. This is what we call man with his people at heart. Pythagoras anopaya ha ene de dwumadi NBC ye da mu nyina se me da me production team ase o mu nyina ka ho ena ye bobo dwumadi ya no production team led by Kwadwo Buadu ene o mo makagina cameraman ne ade ye kase ye bobo dia ade ebeche na emom no aseda so komanwumeku o mo so ya sene Sweden Ghana Medical Center now cancer or can once a mount and Kumasi Cater Rest House and hospitality so less sorry Nayako Ago Prama Epros with Samuel Joachim Bokim the sports commander Yameko share in Akopim CBC Ebim no I say share more Midinanek King Edward the slave Kosuti Hello 101.5 FM.
Are you Hello Sports at Napa